I'll copy it to you just to make sure it's...
Yep. Oh, I need to switch accounts.
It's 3 viewers. I don't know how people got in here again. There you go.
100 viewers?
No, oh, there was 3 and then they disappeared. Drawn X.
I need to catch the stream up.
Oh.
Alright, the stream should be caught up at this moment now.
Not too bad.
Yeah. About 40 seconds again?
Yeah. Alright, set to public. And then I will copy paste it back into the server. I'm just gonna everyone because, like, they can...
They can ignore it very well.
Yeah, they can turn off notifications. Hey, there's the people again. Actually,
whoa, that... Wait, are you still unlisted or did you change it to live?
no, I changed it to live.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. Just had to eat dinner. Is slow mode on still? Or my...
No, I turned off a while ago.
Oh, that means mine is lagging. Because I'm not getting any,
Oh, Beats is in here as well. There's notice this fan up here.
Oh my god, I actually can't read the comments at all now, by the way. And slow mode is off?
Yeah, slow mode is off.
Okay.
Well, it has just caught up and slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, it slows down. Okay, well hopefully that'll go back to normal in a bit.
It's been up for literally about 2 minutes and you're at 124 likes already.
Damn.
You haven't even done anything.
No, I haven't done anything. So yeah, hi everybody. Back
Hi guys,
now.
get to 200 likes before she starts drawing a line.
Oh my god, no. I've already drawn lines, I hope you're not lagging that hard.
No, we didn't get over time. No cussing, my mum nearby.
Unfortunately.
Tea and crumpets.
It's a bit of a PG-13... Well, yeah, of course it is a PG-13 stream because you have to be 13 to join YouTube, so unfortunately you may have to deal with a bit of swearing. Nothing directed at people, though. Just like my server, swearing is fine as long as it's not harmfully directed at others. Although I would recommend avoiding swearing in the actual, like, chat, because YouTube is a bit
oh yeah, you will
strict.
get, like, YouTube randomly bans people for swearing in the actual chat. Like,
and since they have actually claimed that their bots are not moderated by humans right now, I would be careful. Why potatoes?
I don't know, I've just kind of been ignoring it. You know, copper didn't actually do that much damage in come the end.
Well, it didn't do that much damage? Copa?
Copper.
Yeah, it didn't. I had a feeling it wouldn't. It wasn't going to attack anything that was, like, general. I mean, it didn't attack me because most of my videos straight up are not kid-friendly.
I was having art block and I finally know which animation mean to do.
Ooh.
And I will include you in it. Finally going to make a post.
Oh my gosh.
A big gift.
Dang, cool.
That was Skymations.
Aww.
Ruby Abati just put a little emote in for $2.
Aw. What do you mean? Oh, it's the puppy. It's the puppy. Oh shit, my ARC puppy. I took it out of the cryopod, and now it's probably dying.
Give me a sec.
Gosh darn it. No, don't open ARC. It's fine.
I'm not going to open ARC.
Are you gonna tell Cecil to feed my puppy? Stop with the potatoes, or I will mute you.
Alright. Potatoes banning on site now.
We're now banning potatoes on site.
I'll give it like 3 seconds to catch up, so. Let's see here. Are you planning to create a channel for streams? Would they stay and recap to see them?
I don't usually save the streams, unfortunately, because they would just fill up my thing, and they also acquire copyright claims as well, and just those copyright claims will add up a lot over time, so I tend to not keep the streams.
Can you draw someone's OC from the next stream you make?
I might do a commission stream at some point. Those were pretty successful. The only problem was I got like 1 billion requests and I couldn't do nearly all of them.
Okay, in reality, could you not please spam like random
emotes? Yeah, no, don't spam emotes. Not only is it annoying, but also YouTube will actually is starting to ban people like just instantly.
Not to mention, it makes it more difficult for me to actually see comments to read out for questions. So it causes me trouble, like actually supporting you guys in the chat here. I demand means you can raise prices a bit.
A little. I don't want to make it like super stupid expensive though. I may raise them a bit though.
When I saw your Final Goal meme, it was muted. I literally couldn't hear anything. Yeah,
that's because of a copyright claim.
It's still technically there, but...
It's unmuted now, but the only reason I unmuted it is because people were panicking and attacking the artist, but the copyright claim is still there. It has not been removed. It's really annoying.
Skulls of a Wolf, £2 in.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, I thought I'd help you out some more.
I am so... Are you... Okay, you were the person who said you were going to the convention that I was going to. I'm pissed at that. It's gonna be cancelled. I'm so sad.
Final Goal is currently unmuted as this standpoint. However, the copyright claim remains, which means it doesn't make any financial gain.
I lost like most of my freaking YouTube revenue because of that. But it happens. I did technically use the music without asking first, so it's their right.
Tips for beginners.
There's that one book. I really should put that in the frequently asked questions. I should put that book in there. It was the Animator's Survival Kit by Richard Williams, was it called? I think that's what it was.
Which was the animation meme you had the most fun with?
I enjoyed Final Girl a lot. I had a lot of fun with Final Girl, to be honest.
Oh, another £2 by Skulls of Wolf. Yeah, I really hope Vocation won't. We'll have to see.
It seems like they are gonna have to. They're literally legally required to now. There's no chance that they're gonna not because the lockdown covers their dates, doesn't it? I think it does. So unfortunately, I think it's gonna be cancelled. I just hope I get a refund because it took me like years to save up to go to a convention.
I was wondering how you're holding up due to COVID-19.
I
know many people have lost a lot of money to conventions and cancellations.
Yeah, my conventions got cancelled, but I wasn't vending, so I'm, aside from the actual £400 worth of tickets, which hopefully will be refunded, I haven't lost a huge amount. I just got kind of screwed over by copyright claims as of recently.
And PayPal.
And PayPal. My PayPal shut down because PayPal claims that I need to be paying US taxes when I am not in the US. So, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'll send them a support thing, and they claim that they have no staff currently, so they haven't dealt with my problem. So my PayPal is just permanently locked for now.
Gummy-chan, £5 in, take my money, I love your art. Be safe, don't touch people, yeet.
Dude, I don't have any, like...
It really doesn't sound like when I say stuff like that.
Social life? I'm not gonna touch anybody. But yeah, we're on lockdown and we can only go out for
face.
shopping. We're probably going to go out to Dartmoor anyway.
What's the scariest thing that's happened to you? Commitment.
Commitment?
I'm sorry.
The scariest thing that happened to me? I'm gonna have to say it was almost being deported from a country. Cause, like, I live in England with Neo.
Oh, Darcy's in the chat. He's asking what papa.
Oh, yeah, there's a pup in the wolves cage, and it's probably dead because it's actually a puppy. And I filled its food, but it's probably not full anymore.
For context, guys, we're talking about Ark.
Yeah. So, Darcy, if you're playing Ark, could you feed my puppy? And it's not going to be, the imprinting is going to be fucked for now, but, ugh.
Yeah, it's probably not. Or is it our base or is it your secret base in the north?
Nope, it's at our actual base.
Are you going to make a longer video of this? I don't know what you mean by longer.
I'm not sure what you mean. It's going to be like the average animation meme length. Kind of probably short.
I see a whole bunch of people hating on furry videos and animation memes. After you work so hard. You only had a negative comment.
So the weirdest thing is, people in the comments have been saying, "Oh, don't listen to the haters. I can't believe they're getting so much hate on this video." But I have never seen the hate comments. I don't know what it is, if YouTube blocks them from me, but I actually cannot see it. I don't know, I thought people were trolling for a while. I was like, I don't even see any negative comments here. I think YouTube probably just blocks them. It's just weird, though. Yeah, I used to get more hate for being a furry. It sounds absolutely stupid, but I used to run a taxidermy blog, which was like about, you know, like scientific taxidermy, like the stuff that goes in museums.
Question.
And I would only get hate for being a furry on that blog. What?
As Swastic Dragon, I have a few of your live stream saved as a private playlist. Are you okay with making it public? Would you prefer you don't?
I didn't even know you could do that. No, I don't. I mean, they aren't really meant to be public, because a lot of the first, like, 5 minutes of streams is just me and Neo setting up the streams, and what we say in there isn't really meant to be ever public. But it probably gets saved?
It does get saved. Also, to be blunt, a lot of the streams will very likely to copyright claim. Because random music involved in some of them, so they will probably get shot down pretty quickly.
Any of the ones that do have copyrighted music, I straight up delete. The ones that don't, I unlist.
Let's see here. Any tips on how to draw front muzzles for dogs?
Front muzzles?
I'm guessing front-facing muzzles, like head-on.
Ooh, I would say look at other people's art and see how they do it. Because I'm not very good at it.
Oh, Kitsune Yumaki saw you on Isle Nicta.
Oh yeah, I play on Nicta. Yeah, I play Isle.
I'm not a furry, but a lot of my OCs are all anthropomorphic animals. Should I be concerned?
No. I mean, it's up to you whether or not you want to call yourself a furry, but people are gonna still call you a furry regardless.
You know, I've noticed something actually, just on a complete tangent. So, your thing like highlights it whenever someone says your name, like even just Wingwolf, not even the full thing. Mine doesn't anymore.
Not when they say your name?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Anna, are you... Look at this cat.
What's she doing? Aw, she's sleeping in you?
Yeah. I now can't move. Would you ever use all your characters in one video? Technically you have already.
I have, yeah. Well, actually.
The animation reel?
Oh, the animation reel, yeah. That technically counts, I guess. But that was, I don't know. I was thinking of doing the humans meme with all my human characters because I can't draw humans for shit and I need some practice.
Have you ever played Overwatch or still play it?
I have played Overwatch.
Up Skulls the Wolf has put another £2 in with a little emote.
Oh, thank you. You're too nice.
Oh, that's just he was like 10 minutes too late. Good dog, maybe gone.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Gosh darn it. Why is it so hard to raise things? I don't know how Cecil did that so fast. I suck at arcs so bad. It's like the most infuriating game I've ever played.
I like your accent, Neo, thank you.
Overly British. It's so weird that I ended up dating a British person, because, like, it sounds so terrible, but I really dislike the British accent, mainly because my mom constantly watched British dramas. I was just, like, so sick to death of them.
We currently don't have Overwatch installed, so I can't be bothered to install to find out what the name was.
Yeah, I don't have it installed anymore.
As much as I love your furries, I'd like to see you join humans.
Do you guys like my human style? I'm very, like... I don't know. I don't feel like I like my human style.
Is it bad I'm using a stream as background noise when I'm reading my manga?
No, most people do that.
Just give us some of the script, I'll start reading it out loud. It'd be like the old, like... Oh god, what are they called? Like the CD tapes where people read the books. What's that song they keep quoting? I know the name of the song.
my tablet keeps making a fart noise.
Song I keep seeing reference to in there.
My tablet keeps making like a fart noise as my hand like runs across it, so if you hear just farting, it's definitely my freaking pen tablet being stupid.
Wingwolf94 is not actually British, she's actually American.
No, I'm American, I just live in England because I felt like... Yeah, that was weird. Why did I run away to a different country? As someone with social anxiety who can't even order McDonald's on their own, and I'm just like, I'm gonna move countries. This was a bad fucking idea. I'm okay though. Pusher meme? Copyright. Seriously, it's so hard. Once you get above 100k, YouTube will destroy you over copyright.
So also both £10 in. What's the song for this animation? Also, your art is great. I love your style. Much of my finance is stuck on the highway, so I'm waiting for...
My finance is stuck on the highway.
Oh, fiance, sorry, I misread that. Fiance
I misread that too. Fiance. I was like,
your money's on the highway.
Oh, thank you. But the song is, oh shit, what is the song? It's not Final Girl. It's Bad Girls, but like, what is the actual song?
I don't know.
I kind of just... Okay, hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'll find a random Bad Girls meme, and hopefully they've credited it properly.
Do you like art or animation more?
Both, to be honest.
The actual song.
Yeah, they're looking for the actual song.
Yeah,
so
that is the actual song.
Yeah, but by who?
I don't know. Bob.
If you type in Bad Girls song, it's probably gonna come up with like 6 billion things.
I love your art. Do you do commissions?
I found it. Commissions sometimes, rarely. I open them. It's just a matter of catching when they're open. But yeah, that's the song there.
I took a make a comment for this just because it was just a generic comment. Because they were saying that, making a joke thing about hours ago. But I find it funny that you have like all the cool, badass like characters, and I just have one cute one.
Yeah.
You think it'd be the other way around?
Yeah, you would. You've got a Met now, though, and that's
I do have a Met now. Let's see here. Let's read some more comments. Is this a new animation?
Yeah, well, I mean, I started it like a month ago, and it's one of the more common memes that people do. It's the bad girls meme.
Are you just sneezing into my leg, Anna?
I love having a cat without having a cat. Well, yeah, Anna is not our cat. She is someone in the complex's cat.
Neighbor.
Yeah, one of the neighbors. But she always begs to come into our house. And she spends a lot of time in our house, and not with her owners. Just falls asleep on our couch, lives with us.
One of Mercy's questions is the one about how long does it take for one animation?
For like a whole animation meme, or just like a single part? So this animation itself, the laughing and thing, will probably take over 4 hours. This is just the one laughing part. The last laughing part of this same animation took like 7 hours. It took ages.
Do you like circles?
So gosh dang. Yeah, I love circles. They're cool. That's a Met. A Met is a circle.
What are your thoughts on LGBTQ element of E? Is that adding?
Not much. It's...
They exist? Good on them.
Yeah. I support them. Because why wouldn't I?
Are you even friends with Roxy?
I support them because I'm not an ass. Like... not really.
Acquaintances.
Yeah, acquaintances. I don't have a lot of animator friends. Friendship has developed over time, and I don't talk to Roxy a lot, so...
She's snoring, by the way, now.
Aw, cute.
What's the biggest downside of being an animator?
It takes ages, and you make no money.
No, I have a better one. Social isolation.
Social isolation. Doing this as a job means that I don't get to socialize with people at work because I'm sitting at my computer.
How do you practice animating?
Practice? Just think of like a motion that you want to do and then be like, just do it.
How much FPS do you put in?
This is 10. This is very low. I typically animate frame by frame in 10 FPS, and then I set my After Effects files to around 24 so that the transitions are smoother. But I do not animate incredibly high FPS because that would take me too long.
What are some of the inspirations for your OCs?
I mean, just like every furry ever for Acid. Cadaver, I made him a skull dog because I thought skull dogs were cool as a species, and because I collect actual animal skulls, like museum type specimens, and they're like all over my house, so I became known as like the skull person. I think he fits well with that. Oof. Shoot, now I have... What are you typing?
Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to think if I have any, like, actual, like, individual artist inspirations. I mean, Roxy's probably high up there because I followed her on Flipnote.
I've lost track of the chat. But if I'm just going to jump back to the OC references, Nia was very much based on a Hat in Times character design, and Annette was kind of like, a lot of the colours were picked from like the Egypt colorations you'll see, but a lot of the suit just kind of came together as it was being made. You've been asked many times, what is the application? It is Krita.
This application is called Krita.
Sponsor us, Krita.
Krita can't sponsor us. They're a free program.
I don't know. Maybe sponsor?
Nah, I don't think they have any advertising money.
If there are any sponsors out there watching, please, let yourself be known.
Yeah.
How many layers do you usually use?
I tend to work on a lot of layers and then just merge them together.
Which animation program is Krita? The program is Krita. It is also in the frequently asked questions if need be. Okay. If you could create a new character that reminds you of Neo, if the character had to be somewhat scary, what would it look like?
Wait, what?
A new character, I'm guessing you mean like the actual me in this situation. And that'd be a mech, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How was the food?
It was good.
Do I hear a fish tank in the background? What?
What? It's probably my computer fan.
Oh, I just accidentally said my back. I was never gonna hear what the noise is.
Yeah, it's probably my computer fan or something.
I don't hear it. Oh, you can hear that.
What?
For laughing.
Yeah, it's meant to be heard.
Oh, I'm echoing.
Why are you echoing?
I don't know, I'm echoing like really badly.
What?
I'm sorry, chaps, I didn't realise that.
Hold on, let me listen.
I think it's because of the angle on that. I'm sorry, chaps, I didn't realise that. I'm like stupidly
Let
loud.
me listen.
I think it's because of the angle on that.
It sounds fine to me.
Oh god, they can hear that, they can hear that. Stop, mute yourself.
Oh shit, they can hear that, you're right. Oh shit. I forgot my desktop audio wasn't muted. Shit. Well, now you're echoing. I am smart. I just went to listen to see if it sounded bad.
And I need to move. That's why I'm echoing, I'm too close to the mic. That should be better. Yeah, that's better. Technical difficulties. She looks so upset that I moved her. Does your boyfriend have a channel? Yes, I do.
Yeah, we stream on it sometimes. And you keep your streams public.
Yep. Because copyright doesn't concern a guy who doesn't have any subscribers. Oh, go away message. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, that broke a little bit, but that's fine, it works. I do have an amazing girlfriend. She is very impressive and extremely very kind.
Mm-hmm.
I would speak more highly of her right now, but I'm afraid I would embarrass her too much. And I've been banned from doing so.
Yeah.
But I'll just say this much, you guys should hear when she's talking to animals.
Baby Talk the Cat on stream.
Yeah, you have. It's adorable. Does Krita ever crash on you?
Yes. All the fucking time. It autosaves though, which is kind of nice.
How many OCs have you created?
A lot. So many. So many. Stupid Oviraptors were not meant to be like actual characters. A lot of the characters come from me just making up a character for animation specifically, and then I kind of like them. And I'm like, alright.
Is it hard to animate on a computer?
No. It's not hard. Well, I mean, it's hard, but it's not harder than if you were doing it on paper. Gosh, I could never do it on paper.
I think flip books are kind of cool, though.
Books are cool. I bet they're talking to as opposed to like Flip-A-Clip. I've never used Flip-A-Clip. I want to. It reminds me of Flipnote, but
oh, that messed up.
What happened?
No, it's fine. I'll leave that.
Oh, did you mute something?
I was meant to hit timeout. It slipped, but it's fine. It was down anyway.
What did you do? Ban them?
Yes.
Oop.
It was literally just spam, so I'm not too worried.
Like troll spam, or?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, fair enough then.
But because the chat scrolled down as I was clicking, it hit the wrong button.
That glitches out a little bit in the middle.
I wish YouTube moderation was easier.
Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, now I need to clean that up a little bit. Oh shit, what did I do?
Wingwall94, I really want you to see this. You're one of the animators who inspired me to animate and draw.
Aww.
Your animation inspired me to not quit my drawing and become like you someday.
That's good. Yay, I can inspire people.
AG.
It feels good that I can inspire people. I'm glad, because that just means there's going to be more cool animators. And then I get to watch their cool animations.
I like reading the nice comments out. I don't read all of them because there's usually a fair few, but I like reading some of them out. Plus, I don't know if you guys know this, but positive comments keep her going as well. Have you seen the ping animation meme?
Yeah, I have. I was actually
copyright free according to the creator.
Yeah, I actually was tempted to do that one eventually.
Ooh, here's a fun question. Where'd it go? Because it's gone away. What inspired your Skulldog OC? Also, when you're looking for an art color palette, what colors do you use for a dark? Sorry, yeah, a dark but cute OC. And what do you use for drawing edgy and cute?
It really
Sorry,
just
edgy or cute, I should say.
I mean, cute stuff, obviously like pink and stuff, but you can use pretty much any color palette you want for anything. Acid's colors are definitely brighter. Very, very bright all the time.
Oh, whoops. I missed a donation because I was reading that comment.
Oh.
Pastel Animations, $1.99. You're my favourite animator.
Aww.
ILY.
Aw, thank you.
So I interrupted the question.
You guys are nice.
But it was a colour palette question.
Yeah, I don't use any specific strict palettes for different characters. Well, actually, I use it for different characters. I don't use specific strict palettes for different, like, moods, though. Like, Cadaver, I tend to use, like, red and black because, you know, edge as fuck. But
let me know when you're ready for the next question.
yeah. Oh shit, I did that in the wrong layer.
Winged Boyfriend and you, Winged, have been talking about some of your OCs. And I'm wondering, do they have any reference sheets? And if any, where can they be viewed?
Oh my gosh, okay, so in the frequently asked questions, in the description of this video, I actually linked to my toy house, yep.
Nice. Well, I don't think a Met's been added to it yet.
No, a Met hasn't been added. But yeah, that's pretty much all the information that exists for my characters publicly.
And to be fair, my characters kind of merge into hers, so they're there as well. Everyone be wholesome.
What was that a response to? Are we really
Probably
lagging?
reading the nice comments out.
Oh man, we are lagging then.
No, it's been popping up a couple times. I had to quit drawing in the second grade because everyone laughed at my drawings, but when I saw your channel, I saw your courage and I drew... Hang on. I saw your courage and I drew like it was the end of the world. You are my courage.
Aw. But like, okay, who makes fun of someone in first or second grade for drawing? Everybody's drawings are going to be crap in second grade. My drawings were crap in second grade.
Ooh, which one of your OC suits is your best?
Suits me best? Like, which one is like closest to a Sona?
Yeah. Which one suits you the best? I think Acid suits you the best, to be honest.
Really?
Just in terms of like coolness.
She's edgy though.
The problem is Cadaver does not suit your size.
No, Cadaver is not me. Acid's not me. None of them are me.
Like, in reality, this is going to come up with the funniest comment. Neo suits you better. In terms of the actual you. And Cadaver suits me better in terms of my actual...
Yeah. I guess Acid would be the closest to me. But
I'll say this much. If we
really take that with a grain of salt, because...
If we ever get a Neo suit, like, commissioned and done, I'm making you wear it.
Alright.
Right, I was striking for comments because I was looking... I've got a really bad habit of looking you in the microphone when I'm talking, when I don't need to. She's too edgy. Cadaver looks away nervously. I think Acid's more the punk girl wave girl. Usually on Acid herself, so I think that's what you were referring to by a bit too edgy.
Yeah. And her final girl meme is super edgy too.
Your animation style is awesome, and I saw your stigmata animation reminded me of my Sona Chronos?
Ooh.
Is there any way I could commission you? None of this kind of time, I believe?
Not really.
Usually check Twitter. Is it Instagram you posted it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually Twitter and Instagram is usually where you advertise when you're actually doing commissions. So... I've been trying to do math for like an hour, but I can't. What is the math question? I'll see if I can answer it. No, don't. I'm not joking. I'm bad at math. I really like some of your animations. It's a problem. So is it a problem I take some notes to help me a better animation and usual? Oh, I can't read that. That seems a little bit. I'm having broken moments. I really like your animations. It's a problem if I take some notes or to help me make animations better. Oh, I also use krita.
No, that's not a problem at all.
I think I misread that so badly, I'm sorry. Pastel Animate. Is there a way you guys can check out my animations? Technically, yes, because I actually do an animation meme stream once every couple weeks. And essentially I go through like, usually animation memes my most recent, but I have a playlist of user suggested ones, which can be posted into the Discord channel. I can grab the Discord link now if I'm allowed to post it.
Go for it.
So allow me to edit invite link. I am in the Cadaver chat. Set that to never expire, set that to no limit, generate a link, and copy that link for the YouTube audience. But yes, inside this Discord channel is a live stream suggestions channel. If you have animation memes you would like us to watch together, we will go through them there. We usually ask if it can be your own animations, but if you want to recommend someone, please make sure they have like less than I would say about 500 subscribers odd, because I'm trying to highlight less well-known animators than the well-known ones. Also, allow me to post in my YouTube channel because someone asked for that one. Self-advertisements for the win. God, that was a long time. Do you plan on getting a Switch anytime soon? Are you interested in Animal Crossing? Please, I'm afraid you missed it. I was playing Animal Crossing earlier. I was actually playing Animal Crossing. I had to stop because you could hear all the noise. Just every now and then goes. What time is it where you live? It is currently 11 o'clock at night. Well, a minute from. Did the clocks change today? I feel like the clocks changed tonight.
Yeah, I think they do.
That's really gonna throw me off because I work. The name of your boyfriend is Nick. Yeah, I am Neo. I'm the boyfriend. Yes, we need peaches. We got pears. I always get pears in Animal Crossing. I don't know why.
Do you not like pears?
No, I can't stand pears.
I don't know then.
By the way, just for fun context, because I'm seeing this, Neo is named Neo because Neapolitan ice cream. And I know I'm going to be shouted out for pronouncing it that way, but sod it. Because of his colour scheme. My YouTube username is exactly the same as it is in the chat here, which I'm just going to spam that link again. Like, it's exactly the same one. And the only reason it's a split channel because I want to do my own thing. I started off doing game Let's Plays, but I will just say they weren't very popular. And then we did an animation meme stream for fun, and it was a lot more fun than anything else I was working on.
We got disheartened because nobody watched the Let's Plays.
I'm just having more fun, like just doing a reaction video, to be fair. What's your name? Yeah. What's your name, Wingwolf94?
My real name?
Wingwolf94.
Don't want to say my real name.
Dragon Lover 123, $2.99. I love your art and animations. Stay safe.
Oh, thank you. Don't worry, I won't catch the disease because I don't go outside.
Screw it. I'm going to do some geography and come back to math because it's dumb. I don't know, I just felt like reading that comment for fun.
Math is horrible. I failed most of math class throughout my childhood.
I failed a lot in my classes, to be fair.
Yeah, me too.
What's your favourite animation music you have animated if you have one?
I actually liked Final Girl a lot.
I noticed you tend to pick favourites based on the most recent ones you create.
Yeah, because I think...
Like, everyone gets better than the next. Now, can we just add to the frequently asked questions that the voice in the background is your boyfriend and not your dad? Because I get that a lot.
Did you get dad again?
Yeah.
It's not my freaking dad. That's weird.
You know, I've got a question for you guys just based on this information. What YouTuber, live streamer, Twitch streamer, like any streamer in the world, streams with their parents?
Yeah, that would be really weird.
Like, I get my voice can sound older than most, but I just want to know, what streamer in the world streams with their parents? That's weird. Don't actually find one, but still. Do you work outside of YouTube?
I don't. I am a lazy,
I
jobless person.
Not jobless, this is a job.
This is a job. It's not a good job. I could get a normal job. Working minimum wage at Walmart would pay more. Actually, I shouldn't say that. The streamers have been giving a lot. I just haven't been doing streams a lot because
I think it's nice to be able to do what you would actually like to do because I generally don't like my work, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd rather do this than some retail job, definitely.
Oh god, I started a dad thing. Guys, please don't. It's weird. Please. Acid is gorgeous, oh my god. That's a comment in the chat.
What'd they say?
Acid is gorgeous, oh my god.
Okay. How did that get unsynced with the sketch?
Have you ever animated on Flipper Clip?
I have not. I have never touched Flipper Clip, which is strange because I actually started out on Flipnote. Flipnote was like my jam.
This is why we can't have nice things.
What?
I think we were referring to the dad comment. I spent 6 hours today designing a brand new persona, making my own color palette, designing a backstory.
Oh man.
And then I got immediately unsatisfied for no good reason.
Oh, I know how that feels. You start something and you spend a lot of time on it, and then you spend more time on it because you're not liking it, you're trying to fix it, and then you spend more time on it, and then after all of it, at the end, it still isn't good, and you're just like, oh.
How old is
feels
Acid?
Awful. How old is Acid?
Like when you first created her.
She was technically would have been exactly my age because she started out as a Sona. She's not a Sona anymore though.
Can I draw fan art?
Yes, of course. You don't have to ask. Man,
just make sure we can see it.
Yeah. You don't have to ask at all. You can draw my characters. As long as you give like credit and whatnot, and be like, tag me so I can see it because I want to see it.
Your voice matches the name Sandra.
Sandra? What? That's like a horrible name.
It kind of is. This is like a fun name to say. Oh, I'm sorry for any of Sandra's, but what?
It just doesn't seem fitting for me.
I know the group's going to appear at some point and just start calling you Becky again.
Becky.
Not like Karen.
Oh, my Google account decided to forcefully change my name to my grandma's name. Like, isn't that weird? I mean, technically it's my middle name, so you could legally call me it, but I don't know why it forced it. That's just such a strange thing. That's happened to me multiple times now. My Google account's like, sorry, but Wingwolf94 is not a real name. Please give us your actual ID to change your name. What? It was like, since when does YouTube not allow you to use usernames? It's very strange. Or, not YouTube, Google. Facebook, specifically. For the longest time, I was, oh wait, no, I can't say that. I am now named Wingwolf94 last name.
If one draws fan art and sent through Discord, will you be able to see it? Yes.
Yes. At me.
There's also a specific channel for fan art, so...
There's a specific channel for, like, gift art, which was really meant for other people to give gift art to each other, and it ended up being freaking Cadaver fan art channel, and I was like, oh shit, that's not what I meant, but okay.
Oh, I've just realised, oops.
What?
Thank you, moderators.
Oh, the moderator's helping with something?
I forgot that since I put the Discord link.
Oh, people come in?
I awoke the moderators. Thank you, moderation team.
Drawing paws from this angle, I can do it now. After that one image, I've learned. That one image that I can't put in the chat, because...
I got distracted, so I lost track of it. Oh, let's see here. How big do your animation projects get on average? I'm working on animation and I'm at 9 gig.
Yeah, they usually get big. Especially with After Effects. After Effects is very poorly optimized, so I end up with mahoosive files.
What is Acid? Demon, normal, angel, etc.?
She's just a furry. She's just an anthropomorphic canine of some sort.
She's an acid.
She was originally, I called her Acid Wolf, but she doesn't really look like a wolf anymore. She kind of looks more like a coyote with her ears.
Oh, my foot's gone to sleep. I've just had a stupid position. Ow, pain.
She's just, she's what I like to call an unspecific canine.
How do you have the patience to animate for so long?
Streaming.
You guys.
I'm gonna make her tail wagging too. Man, I feel like her legs do not move at all, and that's kind of weird.
Any tips for drawing anatomy? Well,
with furries, it's a bit of a challenge because you gotta kind of look at reference images for both animals and humans and kind of mix it together.
The cat's snoring again.
I know, the cat is snoring, I can hear her.
Wing Wolf 94, unidentified canine creature. I guess Wing Wolf 94 doesn't really have Wing Wolf doesn't really have a form.
Wing Wolf doesn't even have like a Wing Wolf form. It's just me.
Closest is Dido.
It's a username. I mean, I do have a Wing Wolf character. Technically.
Let's see. What was your first Sona OC, if you remember?
Skylar. Skylar is the Winged Wolf character. And I don't like him.
Ooh, here's a comment. My little sister just came in with a fan of Ultraviolet. Where can I send it to you?
Aww.
She really admires you and says you're great. Keep up the animation.
Aww.
Discord, any of social media links. Basically any way you've got to send it digitally.
Yeah, just anything where you can tag me. Like on Twitter or Instagram. Or the Discord is fine as well.
I've lost track of who that was. That was someone called I Love Memes. Just make sure if you don't have a Discord, please use @ so that we can find it. I'll see if I can grab the Discord link again, just as a temporary measure. I believe it is in this group here. I have a link to it. Yeah, I do. Because oh, what did I just do there? How did I do that? Guys, things are breaking. Give me a sec. Give me a second. So for some reason put me in the rules chat. I don't know why. There is that Discord link. Yeah. What's it? All the social media links are at the top of the screen. I don't know why I'm pointing up when you guys can't see me, but there is social media links at the top of the screen. Just found your channel the other day, and wow, I love your animations, and watching you do it, it's wow.
Aw, thank you.
Wait. I know realize that other hand isn't here, but where did that other hand go to?
I just hid the sketch layer, so I haven't technically drawn it yet. Her other hand will show up eventually.
I assume someone asked what program it is, because I just see a line of text that says
a line of krita. It's always krita.
As I just said, the social media links for all of them, for Twitter, Patreon, and Instagram, are at the top of the thing. Yeah,
they're at the top of the page. I actually put it on the actual thing, because that was a really frequently asked question.
What's the least favourite animation meme you've made so far?
That shitty Dead by Daylight one. I didn't like that at all.
So I need to go off. Keep the work up. You inspire me to get better. Maybe I'll see fan art in the Discord.
Yee! Excitement.
How do you draw anatomy?
Difficultly.
Hey, Have you got any abandoned OCs or personas?
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
The ones that you got sold.
The ones that got what?
Sold.
I sold some characters. Yeah, they weren't really OCs. Oh, frick! All of those characters from that terrible human comic I was gonna make.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking Sophia, Kane. Yeah, I hate them. I'm gonna maybe make them into something else, though.
Crabapple's kind of abandoned at this point.
Crabapple's a pony character. She's very loved, but I exited the pony fandom. Not for any reason, just I kind of got bored of ponies.
I really like your fursuit.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I'm scared of doing fursuits because they're challenging to make.
As you haven't roleplayed any of your OCs, if you had a choice, would you?
I'm really bad at roleplaying. I've never actually roleplayed.
That's not my fault for this span.
I'm really, really bad at roleplaying. Well, I'm not bad at it. I just don't think I've ever tried. Like, a lot of people would, like, roleplay on MySpace back in the day, and I just never got into it.
Any tips for OC backstories?
No, my backstories are all just junk. I got a demon hitman going on. That's not exactly the most creative.
If I had advice for people writing backgrounds, because I tend to help you flesh out a little bit of your stuff, is try your best to come up with a world where they would exist, even if it's like something overly simplistic, like throw them in a Zootopia setting. Because when you can have a background to place like sceneries in, you can usually make the rest of the story around what happens. Like, do you want it to be something post-apocalyptic? Take influence from Fallout. Do you want it to be like happy-go-lucky, like general life? Take from Zootopia or Animal Crossing, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have it set in that world, but just taking influence from it can often help.
And I guess I would say don't worry too much about being cliche, because, like, you're doing this for fun, for yourself.
Also, I've noticed Kidara's backstory has more developed through animations for doing fun stuff, rather than actually having a full-out story fleshed out.
I am not a writer. I'm bad at writing, and I'm bad at making backstories, so unfortunately...
Oh, backgrounds aren't hard, it's just for characters. So just making the characters, have fun, do what you want. Animate is a circle which doesn't fall into any of the
he can fit into Acid's world because he's just a furry. Furries are kind of just like... I very rarely meet furries that exist in a universe. They just kind of have fun interacting with other furry characters, really. I think that's what makes the furry fandom so appealing. You can just make your own character and have fun.
Are you good at naming your OCs?
No. All my characters are named words. Acid, Cadaver, Ultraviolet. Like, what are names?
Mine are anime references, references to like just generic design, and spelling errors. We're not going to talk about the spelling error. I'll explain it later. Does this boy have a name?
Which boy? This is Acid. She's an old Sparkle Dog character, so she just exists as a furry and not much else.
If you could become one of your OCs for a day, which one would you pick?
That's a good question. Acid, I think. Because Cadaver... Actually, no. Oof. Oh, man. That's just a really tough question. I
nearly misread a question.
Probably either Cadaver or Acid.
Okay, I'll be honest with you, I very badly misread this comment, so I'm going to read it first how it's actually reading, and then I'll read it how I actually read it wrong.
Okay.
Wingwolf, you inspire me. I want to delete my YouTube channel, but I don't like my animations, but I look at your first animations, and it's really good, but how? You convinced me to keep going.
My first animations are not very good.
Yeah, I guess, looking at the earlier stuff animated is like...
Actually, that's the reason that I kept them, so that people could look at them and say, hey, these are cringy, dumb things. But this person has improved over the years. So, you know.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I read that as Wingwolf, you inspired me to delete my YouTube channel. That's how I read it.
You're so bad. I'm just going to delete. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, that's how I read it. That's why I'm giggling. Are you going to re-upload Final Girl because of a copyright claim?
No, that wouldn't change anything. It would just get claimed again.
Advice for character design? I need this. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Like,
don't worry too much about appealing to others and making what other people like. Just do what you like, because otherwise you're not going to have any fun with it, and that's the point. Okay, that doesn't line up at all.
how would you react to someone trying to claim your OC as theirs?
That happens frequently, surprisingly.
I remember you had to make a statement saying that people can use your art as profile pictures, but you don't like when people use your name as accounts.
Yeah, you guys can use my art as profile pictures and stuff, but don't try to, like, claim that it's yours. It's mostly just, like, recolors, and I had one person on TikTok who made an entire channel that was, like, looked similar to mine. And then, like, was just re-uploading my stuff and getting, like, hundreds of thousands of views. Okay, not that many, but they were getting, like, thousands of views on TikTok, and they didn't really credit me. And I was just like, that's rude. It's rude, but at the same time, I think everybody did a little bit of copying when they were younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why are all your OCs really badass while you're just some chill person?
I just like badass characters, they're fun. I'd like to be badass, I'm not.
Okay, I feel like that's extremely British. How do you feel about people nicking your characters?
Nicking?
Oh wait, is that nicking?
Kinning! Kinning!
Oh,
I've never had anyone kinning my characters, ever. I've never had that happen.
I've never heard that term before.
Yeah, so kinning is a thing.
I am really bad at reading, apparently.
Google what kinning is.
Do I have to?
So, like, I'll explain it. So, fiction kin is something different from Therians and different from, like, spirit animals and things like that. It's different, it's a non-religious thing. So essentially, they claim that in a past life or in an alternate universe, they were a different character. They were a character.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Like, imagine like that in every...
Can we give your boyfriend glasses?
What? Can we give your boyfriend Oh, for the misreadings.
Guys, it's not the fact I can't see what's being written, it's just like I'm screwing it up. It makes sense what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
For the most part. And sometimes my misreadings are even funnier. I mean, it's not as bad as my thick ambulance.
Oh my god. Yeah, we misread someone's name as... it was like Mythic Semblance or something, and we both misread it as My Thick Ambulance.
Just for context, we were wearing fursuit heads, so we couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
Guys, it's fine. I can see everything. Just be thankful someone's reading the comments.
Yeah.
Speaking of reading it, how do you make the texture on your latest animation meme?
The what? The texture? I'll show you guys something cool. I will show you exactly how I did that texture. So... Yoop. Actually, let's do a fancier one. Let's do radial. Yoop. And then filter, artistic, halftone, and let's do 29. That's gonna take fucking ages to render. And then give it a second to render.
What's the question? How far ago have you saved? Boop.
Oh shit. Hey, there we go. There it is. Halftones. How long ago it autosaves?
Just making sure.
Yeah, I'll erase the line art of the mouth, or maybe just color the hand in.
Would you say Krita is easy to animate in?
No, it's for hand drawn, but yes, I would say so.
For your artistic style, I think it is.
Yeah.
But you don't really tend to enjoy doing tweening and things like that. Which is insane.
Oh. Ah!
What techniques do you use to draw paws?
Hey! Remember how I said about auto-saving?
Oh no. Did it crash?
It crashed. It's okay, it should have auto-saved. Don't know when, though. Give it a minute. That's my desktop background. It contains nothing because it's on my tablet.
Have you played Animal Crossing? And will you play the new game? I was actually playing for the stream.
Neo was. I wasn't.
I'm gonna drag her to play it, don't worry.
Did that
What was
open
the
the
longest-
autosave?
How much did you lose?
Not that much. Just a few frames. It did autosave though, so.
If you were to make a map, what character and song would you choose?
I would choose Cadaver. It sounds selfish, but I would choose Cadaver. But I worry that people wouldn't be able to draw him very easily. What are you doing?
Annoying the cat. I got distracted. Bye. Have you ever used... Is that Fire Alpaca?
Fire Alpaca? I have not, actually. Haven't.
Any tips for starting off animating?
Find a program you like.
Have you ever watched Camp Camp, an adult cartoon made by Rooster Teeth?
I have not.
How long does it take to make an animation meme?
A long
As long
time.
as it takes. How long is a piece of string? Where do you get the patience for animating from? And motivation?
I find a meme that I like, and I get really obsessed with it for like a short amount of time.
What's the hardest character that you've ever made?
I'm gonna say the robot guy, because he was done for university. And I didn't enjoy making him at all, really.
Now, which character was this one?
Robot guy.
Oh. Let's move the laptop over here so I can actually read it better. Because the cat is in the way for me to sit normally. How did you get into YouTube algorithm? Luck.
Luck entirely, and someone popular shared my stuff, I think, probably.
I can say how much I love Ultraviolet. When I finish my work, I'm going to do fan art.
Oh, I'm glad people like him. He was very experimental design.
Ooh. Is that acid?
What? Whoa! Teeth.
Skull's the wolf.
Skull's the wolf. I just saw your thing. It's cool. Teeth.
What keybind do you have for create blank frame?
I don't. I straight up do not. I just press the button. It's awful. I have keybinds for moving left and right, and that's the right and left arrow keys. So I can do that really quickly and scrub through it. But other than that, I don't really have any keybinds.
The frequently asked question does have the application name. This is Krita. In fact, most questions are in the frequently asked questions. And I just paused the live stream. That was not anything to do. How did you start out?
Flipnote, actually. I started animating in Flipnote Studio and posting on Flipnote Hatena. And I actually went by the name Acid Wolf on there.
Okay, I genuinely thought someone just changed their name to Krita, but it's just very, very close. I feel like there's trolling going on, so I'm just going to wait for a bit, but oh.
What?
Don't worry about it, I'll keep an eye on things. Have you ever tried using FlippleTip?
I haven't. I would love to. I just haven't gotten to doing it, though.
Oh, here's a fun question. Some people think drawing furries are just as sexualized animals. What do you think about this?
Super duper wrong. It's just, unfortunately, they think that because of a lot of media and because of, like, apparently CSI did a thing on furries and they just said, oh yeah, these are people who have sex and animal costumes. It's like, now unfortunately that's what everyone thinks, but, like, at that rate, that's what Disney is, because they're literally just animal characters. It's not that deep. People be silly. It's kind of strange to me that people would assume that kind of thing based on just, like, a character is an animal, so therefore this person's sexually deviant. I'm like, okay, that's concerning that you would think that in the first place. I'm more worried about the people who think that, to be honest. It's just something that people think is weird for whatever reason.
Why do people read the description? It would be much easier if people read the description.
People not reading the description?
Yeah. From now on, YouTube videos should have the descriptions before the video. Do you have any phobias?
I don't really. Well, I mean, I'm a little bit afraid of heights, but like at a normal level, I'm a little bit afraid of flying on planes. I literally cannot get on a plane without copious amounts of Xanax. I have bad social anxiety. Talking to people is apparently very difficult.
What breed is your cat? I have no idea, so I'm not gonna
I don't know.
How do you know I was petting the cat?
She's a long-haired tabby? Is that what they call that?
She's a loaf of bread. Just a loaf.
Yeah, she's domestic long-haired tabby. Tabby isn't really a breed, it's just like a hair color, but whatever.
What hobbies do you have? What else do you do than animate?
Wait, what?
What else do you do other than animation?
I make fursuits.
That was not good for anyone. Oh no, I got in trouble.
I make fursuits.
Fursuits, hiking, games sometimes, I guess, for you?
Sometimes games. I'm not a huge game person, but...
Do you ever make a soda based off your cat?
Probably not.
Who's reading the questions? That is Neo the Axolotl, which
Oh, yeah, I'm forcing my boyfriend to read chat for me. Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
God, this is taking so freaking long!
Ghost, I'm still alive, I think, mostly. Probably not after work tomorrow, but still.
Ugh, yeah, I can't believe you still have to go to work. Still really pissed at your Argos place.
Yeah. Oh, pound for pigs, £2 in.
Oh, thank you!
For your domestic long-haired loaf. Love your work. The quarantine only started yesterday. They declared for my workplace I have to move to another store and work for them. I am actually now going to be working within a non-essential store still, which I believe is incorrect and shouldn't be working.
The company got away with considering themselves essential because
they have also locked down a lot of the places we would usually go to walk, hike and otherwise, so it's going to be a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Just think it's a little bit of an overreaction.
I'll be blunt, I'm not going to go a tangent on your stream because it would probably be very, very,
annoying? No.
Yeah. But let's just say I'm not happy.
Oh, that arm moves really weirdly. I don't like that, but also I can't be bothered to fix it. Whatever. This whole movement's super weird.
Is this animation going to get copyright claimed?
Hopefully not. Bad Girls is apparently okay. Most of them have not gotten claimed. I haven't checked in a long time though.
This is my first stream on your channel.
Oh, nice.
Welcome, my dude.
Hopefully you don't get bored of seeing me draw the same thing over and over, because that's how animation is.
Well, you've got 332 people.
Oh my god, really?
What? Please tell me those numbers are incorrect.
That's unusually high amount for these streams. That's double
the usual amount to stick around at this point.
Damn, I guess people are just in quarantine, don't know what to do.
Damn, man. How's the chat not out of control?
A lot of people are probably just listening in the background. Which is why I tend to announce when I'm going to play the whole thing. If I do play the whole thing.
Now we're all just bored. What is your favourite animated movie?
Ooh, Spirited Away. I'm going to be basic and say that. But it's just good. There's a reason that a lot of people...
I really like Summer Wars.
Summer Wars. I'm glad you liked it.
Summer Wars / Digimon. They're the same film. Just...
I really liked Wolf Children a lot too.
Yeah, that was good.
It's always like Japanese animated films that are really good. I like Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is also one of my favorites of all time. Western-wise.
Are you still into taxidermy? If so, how did you get into it?
I just liked science. I've always been like an animal lover, biology person, and I loved like the museum specimens, and someone introduced me to something called vulture culture, which is where people just like go pick up dead shit and taxidermy it. Like roadkill and stuff, so no hunting or anything like that. I didn't kill anything, obviously. Apparently there's a whole community of people who do like scientific dioramas and skeleton articulations from things that they just find outside in the ground, which is legal in some places. But I just thought it was cool because I've always just been really interested in science and biology, animals, zoology. And I'm not easily grossed out either, so that also helps not be too worried. I think a lot of people couldn't handle it because they'd be
I've
like,
heard this question a couple times, but how do you get rid of animation block? That was a weird comment. I've said that wrong. Artistic block, yes.
I just tend to stop drawing for a bit and wait it out. If I force myself, then I'll just get more frustrated with it.
I feel like sometimes I have to press you with a needle sometimes. without meaning to.
I didn't really want to do this today, but I thought, I don't know, it's something to do.
I think you're having fun with it now, right?
Yeah, I'm having more fun with the stream than I am the drawing. The drawing's kind of just a chore. I mean, I'm happy with it. I just am trying my best to take my time and not force myself too hard, otherwise I do get block that lasts too long.
You guys are our socialization for today.
Yeah. Can't get outside to hang out with friends, so gotta stream.
I guess this means there might be more streams coming up than usual.
Hopefully, can't guarantee though. I also, to get rid of art block, I always never guarantee that there's gonna be art. Like I say, yes, I post about once a month, but I can't always guarantee I'm gonna post, and I also can't always guarantee I'm gonna stream.
Oh, sorry, random yawn then. That was unintentional.
It sounded like a gasp. I was concerned for a second. Yeah.
How did you meet your boyfriend?
We went to a convention.
That sounded so disgusting.
Although it was. I don't want to admit that we met through the Brony fandom. No, we went to a convention. We both worked on a fan game together, and he was like a moderator, and I was doing art for it. And we went to the convention, and we met, and we're like, oh.
Sounded so disgusted by me.
I was disgusted by you. I was more like, oh, I'm gonna have to admit that I was a brony.
That looks good. You might want to check the frames if the nails are clipping through the skin.
Yeah, they're clipping right now.
Oh, is that so?
That's what I'm fixing on, yeah. That's what I'm actually fixing right now.
Do you have a fur sona or a pony sona?
I have a pony sona. Her name was Crabapple.
I think we were all bronies at some point. So
yeah, Crabapple's as close as you can get to being a Sona. She originally started as her own character, but then developed into a Sona. Whereas Acid started as a Sona and developed into her own character.
Okay, I feel like I need to read this one just because it said very Britishly. Lad, you need to stop. Mate. Sorry. Lad, stop if you need to stop, mate. Sorry, I like British. Oh, I can't read tonight. What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
Water.
What?
Water.
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 Go get me some water.
Would you like some water?
It's water.
Or a cup of tea?
A cuppa.
A cuppa?
God.
I'm not just being as British as I can be.
Alright, I cannot be bothered to erase her mouth 6 billion times. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take her colors, which accidentally closed.
This is very fitting for you.
When I... Oh my god, stop! Okay. Accidentally closed when I... I need to get that. I need to get rid of that. Which one is the one that contains the correct colors?
I was too busy being British to stop reading the comments.
Is it this one?
You still
That'll
nothing.
work.
Don't worry about it, guys.
What color are her freaking hands?
I don't know. Where are our hands? Wait.
There they are.
Oh, did you open that one up?
No, I didn't open that one. I opened that one.
I can't see the hands though.
I know, that's what I was saying. So I went and I looked to see which color on this one was the same color as her hands.
Ah. You had a better idea.
Why did I lose the freaking place? There it is, all the way over here.
There you go, there's a hand colour.
Oh my god, stop!
We can't see it.
I know they can't see it, but I get concerned because I can see it. Stop bringing up not safe for work art of acid. It exists, we all know it, it's fine.
No, it doesn't. Someone stole your account name and changed it slightly. Clearly.
I mean...
If you guys want to find it, you're going to have to do it yourselves. Good luck.
There was a post about it on Twitter a while ago, but it's not actually on Twitter.
You've got your chat interested.
Or at least it's not on my Twitter.
Well, she is a goddess.
What?
I mean, I think goddess isn't quite the term anymore.
Oh, I don't know what the hell term you're looking for. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass!
Alright guys, back on track. Let's put away the comments. I can't say anything rude on the stream.
We're laughing because I keep accidentally, like, revealing half of a not safe for work image in the freaking search bar in my gosh dang thing.
I don't think that's not safe for work, it's just something you do for fun.
It's actually even cropped, so... No, it's not. Nothing actually got put on the stream.
I mean, I'll put it this way. I'm actually very much on the version that most artists do.
Oh yeah, most artists.
Because it's kind of just something to... Yeah, like most artists, like professional ones, or even taught how to draw nude models in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, if you're like over 18 and you're an artist, you're gonna get bored at some point and be like, titty.
That reaction.
This is taking me so long.
How's the daily life as a god animator?
Surprisingly boring. I sit at my computer and I animate and I play games.
I think half the stream just went off and went looking. Because the comments have really slowed down.
No, I actually got banned.
The funny thing is, the stream count is going up since you showed the image. How do you deal with art thieves?
I don't tend to get that many. Like, if someone's just re-uploading my stuff and claiming it's mine, and it usually doesn't... I mean, they get, like, what, 15 views, usually? They get maybe, like, 1 or 2 likes, and then they get someone saying, hey, that's not yours. And that's that. So I don't really deal with it that often,
People
to be honest.
People are literally scrolling back and pausing the stream to find it.
Oh my god, it's not even that not safe for work. It's a cropped not safe for work image.
Oh, sorry, you're gonna make me laugh. I can't concentrate.
I'm impressed, though, I will admit.
I'm more terrified of how many people must have done that for how quiet the chat got. Like, guys, you have the internet, you can find this stuff anyway. You don't have to find it through some...
It's on my Twitter. It's not on my Twitter, but I posted an alternate Twitter a while back.
Like 86 minutes in on a random live stream by an animator to find your fixing. Like, you've got the internet.
It's not a very easy one to find, though, because I did A, it's in a text post that's vague, and B, the name isn't like Wingwolf94. I changed it. Where's the missing pixel? Oh, I see it. Oh, gosh dang it.
What was your favourite game?
Okami!
Yeah.
Okami. It's so good. It's my favorite.
You were still annoyed about I broke it.
I also really liked... Oh, yeah. That was interesting. There we go. So that goes over her mouth then now.
Huh, I wonder what bombs do. Bombs everything.
Yeah, you didn't play the game how it was meant to be played because you just bombed everything.
It worked. It worked so well.
It did.
I think the only thing I struggled on in that game was the walls. That was literally the only enemy I struggled with. It's like the walls where you had to hit in specific points.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. That was horrible. That was in the snow place, right?
Yeah, that took me so long.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
How will you do her hair?
I'll add it later on. Oh shit, you're right, I forgot it. I need to add it before I do the coloring. Oh well. This is so hard.
Looks like she has a Michael Jackson glove now.
Why? Okay, whatever. I know why it's doing that, but it's fine. I can ignore it for now.
I bet you've had thousands of years of animation practice.
I've had 10 years. It's been a while, really.
Have you ever played Shovel Knight? No, actually.
Yes. Yes,
When?
I have. I played it a few times with some people from LOE. It was just like...
How?
What do you mean, how? Steam.
You own it?
I think so.
I never knew that.
I wasn't, like, super impressed. I just was kind of like, okay.
Do I own it? I'm not questioning do I own it. Like, I might actually own it. Hang on. I forget what I own and what I don't own. I do own it. How do I own it and never played it?
It might have been gifted. I think it was gifted to me from someone.
I probably got it at some point and just forgot.
Humble Bundle seems to be your I've somehow obtained something and I don't remember how type of thing.
Then what was a girl?
Yep.
What'd you do in Animal Crossing stream?
Probably not, because we don't have a capture card.
Yeah, I was about to say 3 points. One, we don't have a capture card. 2, my Let's Play streams did not go very well. And 3, Animal Crossing's probably not the type of game which would be entertaining to watch. Like, in my opinion. It's kind of one of those, like, games you have to play for yourself. I mean, what would you live stream in it? Like, talking to villagers?
Alright guys, today we're going to collect shitloads of pears. 10 hours later. Alright guys, that was us collecting shitloads of pears.
I mean, maybe if, you know, I had a large enough audience to do a Q&A thing, that would be a good way of doing it, but it wouldn't really be something like...
Playing game while talking. It's kind of like drawing while talking.
Yeah. Instead of higher concentration, oh my god, I could not do hand time very well. I just kept falling off things.
It is surprisingly difficult to concentrate on talking in a stream and drawing.
This is why I'm trying to read the questions for you as it goes.
Yeah, you're helpful. Thank you.
The program is Krita and no, it is free.
Yeah, Krita is entirely free. It's a really good program, too.
You ever played a Minecraft?
Yeah, I've played Minecraft. I haven't played in a long time, though, because I did every physical possible thing in the game.
Yeah.
Like, we wiped that game. And then, just... Yeah.
I remember the griefing wars like very early on. That was so much fun. That was some of the most creative, like...
Yeah, we did some crazy shit. Like, we had a group of people destroy our base.
It was 2 people.
Yeah, and essentially what we did was we created a portal in the Nether.
So just point out, this was modded Minecraft.
Yeah, there was claim systems and whatnot, so we couldn't get into their base no matter how hard we tried. So what we did was we created a portal in the Nether that directly corresponded with a location in the overworld. And then we used that to get into their base.
Oh no, more complex than that. That's like that's the light story of it. No, we used the OpenBlocks fan mod and the Mine Factory loaded spawning block to essentially send a wave of creepers through the Nether portal into their base.
Yeah, we used a system of portals and fans to send creepers into their base. It was nuts.
It was so funny. It worked.
It worked so well. And then we made the stupid choice of... We thought maybe our feud with these people was over because they seemed like they had given up and they were nice, and we were like, haha, yeah, it's all fun and games, you know. and we decided, they asked us how we did it. And we made the bad mistake of telling them. And then they used it against us.
Well, I did use some incorrect information, so they did struggle to use it against us.
Yeah, they struggled a bit, but they definitely did do it.
Like, essentially, the long version of the story is, we were playing on, like, just... We thought we had the claim sorted, but initially our first little home got destroyed. So we thought, okay, we're just going to take our stuff, move away and do. What I didn't know was the two players who killed it or destroyed the house were still there watching. So they waited till we packed up, unclaimed the thing, and then killed us. And took all our stuff. Bear in mind, this thing was marked as a non-PvP server. But, you know, after that we went, okay, just like give us the basic stuff and we'll be out of the way. About a day later, they asked me how I made my mob farm, the one they obviously destroyed. So I told them the incorrect dimensions of this mob farm, as well as when they teleported me to their base to tell them how it's set up, I took the coordinates and used that to find it in the nether.
Yeah, find the equal coordinates in the nether and use a portal from the nether there to get inside of their hideous obsidian cube.
And what's better is that the portal ended out in their mob farm, which they were using to farm blazes. So the creepers destroyed the mob farm,
and the blazes burned.
And the blazes got let loose in the base.
You gave them the wrong dimensions for the blaze farm though, so they just burned their own base. They set fire to
their entire house, yeah. It was funny. It was so bad, it was funny.
They're like, why isn't this mob farm working? Blazes can spawn outside of that.
Oh, I miss those days. It was fun.
And then we played Mine Z, which was really fun.
Oh,
Couldn't play DayZ because too painful.
That's what we went over. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was funny.
Have you ever played Undertale or Deltarune?
Yeah, we played both of those. Undertale's great. A classic.
Have you ever played Roblox? I actually really do not like Roblox.
I never played Roblox. I downloaded it once and it like destroyed my computer.
Why were you letting the colour of a hand go onto the line art in the head?
That was just I was using a clipping layer to clip onto the color layer below, and it was accidentally clipping onto the line art instead, but it's gone now.
Ever played Stardew Valley? Yes, it's a very nice calming game.
Yeah.
You've never played it?
I never played it, but you liked it a lot. And it seemed calming, so...
Would you ever make a Minecraft animation meme?
Probably not. I'm not, like... Probably not. I don't see any reason to. I mean, how would you draw a Minecraft character? Just cube people?
The tits look a tiny bit wide.
A tiny bit wide?
Yep. That's what someone said, the tits look a tiny bit wide.
I have no idea what you mean. Listen, we're about body positivity here. Anatomy positivity, I just can't draw tits. So are they talking about this image or the image they found on Twitter? Because I can totally see it. I can totally see the tits being a bit wide on the image on Twitter. The one you brought up earlier. God.
Is it weird to be drawing while listening to someone else draw?
What? Oh!
I'm assuming they're drawing while watching you stream.
No, not at all. I do that all the time.
I gotta read this question because it's popped up a couple of times. Steven Universe.
Oh, I love Steven Universe.
That's what we're watching over dinner, by the way.
Ooh, yeah. We just watched the newest episode, which was dang. The last few episodes have been quite dark.
What are your guys' favourite characters from Deltarune? I didn't feel like that great about Deltarune.
I wasn't super impressed with Deltarune, not gonna lie.
King Checker. There you go.
I like Susie.
I think Deltarune needs work.
I don't think it's gonna get work. I don't think he wanted to make that. It was just like when I'm being forced to animate something just because everybody likes it, and it's just like
a ROM hack is the best way to put it. You know what I mean? Like someone taking like the engine of the original game and remaking a game on top of it.
Yeah. It looked just like something that didn't have as much passion put into it. Which, I think he admitted that he didn't want to make any more, so... But then everybody liked it, and he was like, gosh darn it. I get that feeling. People really like Cadaver, but he is challenging as hell to draw.
You sound like a girl from Steven Universe. Which one?
Which one?
Connie?
Connie? Nah, probably Sadie.
Lars, clearly Lars.
Clearly.
Oh, Sadie.
Hey! Yeah, actually. Wow, weird. Huh.
I don't hear it.
I can hear it. A little bit.
Then again, microphone volume and actual voice is a bit different.
But Sadie has like a nasally voice. Do I have a nasally voice? Damn, I hope not.
Don't. You're fine. You have a wonderful voice.
Oh, that is way too high.
I don't know if they're going to make Delta into a full game. Like, it really just felt like it was a ROM hack. Which, to be fair, it makes sense considering the fact Toby Fox started off making Earthbound ROM hacks. Do you have a character which you don't need the reference for?
I just want to get the colors right. I can usually draw them without reference, but I tend to be a little bit picky about getting the colors correct. So
I can confirm you do not have a nasally voice.
The only reason that I'm using the color picker for this one is because I want it to be consistent throughout each animation of this specific video. It has to be consistent. Whereas if I'm doing like another video, I might change the colors up a bit or just start from memory.
Yeah, basically I was saying that you have a nice voice.
Oh, thank you.
And it wasn't meant to be an insult.
No, of course I knew it wasn't meant to be an insult. I know that. Don't worry. I'm just overthinking.
Wait, why has my name been said? I don't know. I feel like I've missed something and done something stupid.
Oh shit.
When would the animation meme come out, roughly, do you reckon?
Ooh, I don't know.
It really depends on your motivation right now, because
Yeah.
it might take a while.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what else I need to do, really. How long ago did I post an animation meme? Like a full animation meme, ignoring Dubon Honkaroos and...
I'll go look.
Dubon Honkaroos and, Talk Too Much doesn't count. Okay, so Dying Breath was 2 weeks ago, so technically about 2 more weeks would be my goal. To get it out with at latest in 2 weeks. Because that would be a month.
Thank God, 353 people watching.
That's nuts.
Why are you
It's
doing
weird
with
because,
your
like,
lives?
other animators don't get that many people. Even if they have the same amount of subs as me.
Can I just say, I'm just going to quote Patrick here. Who are you people? Have you ever considered a close-up meme?
No. I didn't want to do the close-up meme at all because I wasn't a huge fan of the music.
Do you plan on sleeping? It's midnight where you are.
Let's sleep. No. I just... No.
Actually, I still need to check when the clocks change. I need to do that, otherwise I'm going to be late for work tomorrow, which I think should be worth it. That's a different matter. Is it changing? That was a 29th was changing? That's the train now for change. I thought it was like today. I'm on. Guys, I forget when times change. Do you have any OCs which exist in a fandom universe, like specifically for that universe?
My Little Pony, Crabapple, existed in the My Little Pony universe. I don't think I have any other fan OCs.
Kadabra is clearly designed for the Animal Crossing world.
I was gonna create a Hero Academia OC, and I was literally within the first few episodes coming out, I was like, yo, I totally want to make an OC based on this, and I decided that I was gonna make a character that had power to decay things, and I'm like, shit. Like 4 episodes later, gave up on that.
Ever planning on making a ping meme?
Yeah, I actually had a plan to do that. It's copyright free, so maybe.
Would you ever watch Margie or The Adventures of Sinbad?
We watched that.
Yep. Well, you didn't watch The Adventures of Sinbad, I watched that
You
one.
watched that one. Margie was alright.
I just remember your introduction to Sinbad. That was like the best reaction I've got.
Just like, oh, okay.
Just, hello!
Oh, God.
That was so good.
It's pretty funny.
What inspired you to start out art and animation?
That's a good question. I've been drawing literally all my life, so I started just straight up drawing, just purely because I liked drawing. So I can't really say from the start who just... As for animating, it was on Flipnote, so it would have been a lot of the people I really admired on Flipnote, and gosh darn it, they don't even exist anymore. One of them was like Ari Cat. Roxy was also one of them.
Is it by that game we just put $1 in?
Oh, thank you.
So? If you had one chance to enter a universe or game or like some like fandom world, what fandom world would you join? I guess if you teleport to another world, I'd put it as.
I want to be a furry in furry worlds, because I'm a furry.
Would you be the only human in a furry world?
Oh god, no. Please, no.
Sorry it took so long, I was busy, I got the lineup done for Fancy Boy Cadaver.
Oh, this is so hard. Oh, this takes so long.
$2, but we've already used that free fire game. Huh. That was supposed to donate a second ago, I just read the comment.
What?
Do you have any brush packs installed or any you would recommend?
I made my own brushes by I haven't actually downloaded any brush packs. I took some pictures of leaves and turned them into brushes for plants, but I don't hardly ever use them.
If I put my Skulldog persona on Discord, would you rate it?
Maybe.
Oh, what's happening? I'm concerned there's a file type here called PTSD.
PTSD? You mean PSD?
Yeah.
That's a Photoshop file.
Oh, I can't open that.
Did they put a Photoshop file in?
Yeah, but it looks like it's the Screaming Cadaver Boy. Boy. Boy, I said boy. Have you washed your hands? Yes. Yes, Yeet's child onto the Discord server. Let's see if I can find this character somewhere in a minute. Who's your favourite Steam Universe character?
Ooh. Pearl. I'd say Pearl.
It kind of changes, like, depending on character development.
Yeah. I'd say Pearl, though. Oh, shit.
Oh, I see what you mean, okay. So I just had a moment in the Discord of, like, broken math. There you go, there's that persona.
Oh, cute! Is that a flower crown?
It looks like it.
Cool. I like it.
There we go. Oh, I forgot I missed a comment while doing that. Oh no. I was just asking our favourite characters in certain shows, such as Margie, favourite character.
I actually super duper do not remember 90% of that. Not gonna lie. I am so bad with forgetting anime details.
Morgiana. There we go.
Don't remember who that was. That was the chick with the red hair, right?
Yes.
Don't even remember her. Not that much. I'm really bad with anime and forgetting.
What do you think of your very first animation?
It's terrible.
I make a gift for you because you inspire me so much. You give me hope and faith.
Man, my first animations were actually bad. Like, they were cringy and they were, like, poor quality. But I'm glad that nobody ever told me that, because I thought they were the shit at the time. And then I just kept making them.
Have you ever thought about getting Twitch?
No, not really.
I think the main problem with using other streaming programs would be getting audience to follow, because not saying about people who have like Twitch currently is a proportional amount compared to the audience which is currently watching.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get people to move over really. And I think most people follow me here, so it's just more convenient for them to see my stuff here.
It's not ideal financially, let's put it that way.
Well, I don't think Twitch is any better. Oh my gosh, Jelly Bean Dragon just put in £20 or $20.
Love your animations and drawings.
Aw, thank you, dude.
You're my number one person to look up to. Stay safe in these scary times.
Thank you so much.
But no, I'll say this one, like Twitch doesn't take like 90% of the revenue.
Yeah, YouTube's pretty bad with taking revenue. But
like just statistically, right, just gonna point this out. Out of about $20, we was probably only gonna see about 12?
I'd say about probably 15. I'll say out of $100 put in through donations on YouTube, YouTube will take 80. Or sorry, they won't take 80. So they'll take 20 and I'll get 80.
Like
that's math, right? Fuck math. They take a decent chunk. It's a little bit awful the way YouTube does it.
Like I word it this way, thank you for donations and everything
yes,
else.
Thank you.
But the best way to actually support...
But that would be better for me to stream on Twitch. But at the same time, I wouldn't get the same audience. Because I'd have to completely reestablish myself.
Push Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon's good.
Like the best way
at first I thought Patreon wasn't.
Because she will get 100% of revenue from that.
No.
No? Okay.
They take 10% of each donation.
Really? Okay, yeah. My bad. Still.
Oh, shit, have I been deleting her nose this whole time? Shit.
Who knows?
Well, I can stop now.
If you had to make a soda based around a certain animal besides a wolf or a coyote, what would you choose?
Besides a wolf or a coyote?
Yeah.
Cat? I like cats. I tend to do mostly canines. Like, even though I'm not really a dog person in real life. Like, when it comes to actually having a pet, I would not prefer a dog. Or a canine. I prefer a cat. So yeah, I guess I'd be like a cat. Maybe even like a dragon of some sort.
Cat dragon. I'm just imagining like two fists following like a laser pointer now.
I actually don't have any cat characters.
No, you don't. I just realised that.
Oh, this is taking so long. Gosh darn it.
Have you ever played the Stanley Parable?
I think so, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, that was that weird one where with the narrator. Oh my god. I saw Kitty Dog tweeted, "Man, I had a wet dream about the fucking narrator from Stanley Parable. Why on earth would my mind give me this? This is the weirdest thing." It was so funny to me. Like, why would my mind give me this?
Oh, thanks, I'm broken.
But that was Kitty Dog that said that.
By the way, I'm just going to say this, like, repeated questions, I'm doing my best not to repeatedly read out or say. So if I don't read a comment or question, it's probably because I've read something very similar recently. I will repeat a couple questions.
You do repeat questions a lot, but if it's too many times, yeah.
I tend to, like, delay when I repeat them. Like,
Thank you.
Like 10, 15
you help
minutes.
so much.
So, again, don't be upset if I don't read the questions, and please don't, like, post them, like, repeatedly in the wall so that you assume I haven't read them. Because I usually have. I've read pretty much everything you guys have said from all the beginning, including the gibberish nonsense you guys have said. But if I've read it out already, I've seen the comment out from you already, I won't read it again, essentially.
Gotta pay attention.
I dare the guy reading the questions to do the voice from the Stanley Parable. I don't remember any quotes from the Stanley Parable.
I don't remember the voice.
Stanley?
Oh, I'm gonna
Stanley?
mute myself while I sneeze. That would have been incredibly loud otherwise.
And here we have Stanley in his office, doing the same job, pressing the same buttons each and every day. Yeah, that's close enough. That's all I remember.
The voice is a bit lower than yours. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what is coming to mind, like I'm thinking nowadays. I think you'd like the Binding of Isaac narrator. Isaac and his mother.
Why do always narrators always sound British?
They do.
I feel like people just either fake a British accent for narrating, or I don't know why.
Isaac and his Isaac.
Except for what's his face? Famous voice. God.
What did he bet?
He did God. He played God. Nobody complained.
Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman, yes, thank you. Forgetting names. He doesn't have a British accent, does he?
No.
You getting sleepy?
You
work tomorrow, don't you?
Notice the fan art I posted in the Discord. Where did you post fan art in Discord? Up there we go.
Aww! Dapper cadaver.
I like the pocket watch. I'm assuming the pocket watch going to happen. I'm assuming it's the right fan art unless you put it in a different chat, so. Could I have a voice as Morgan Freeman?
Don't think he has that low of a voice.
Oh, I haven't posted the Discord link in a while, have I? I should probably re-grab that one. Is this on a copy paste? Yes, it is.
Throw whatever's in your copy paste in there. That's probably not a good idea.
Alright, I'll throw some of my copy paste in there. I've got a list of stuff. Are you sure you want that though? Oh, I lost the right string. There we go, that was what was in my copy paste.
Was it the Discord?
My YouTube channel. I just posted the Discord link a second ago. Like, ignoring the YouTube channel, and the one above it is actually the Discord link for the Discord. Okay, guys, I've got a genuine fun question for you. What would be the most stupid voice to give Cadaver? Like, in your opinion, like character-wise? Because I've got a good one for you.
It would be King, because it's like...
Mm-hmm.
Because, King. The little,
King, yes.
The little skull dog guy from...
Patrick, Mr. Bean.
Patrick! I do that thing everybody hates where I put the hair over the eye. Apparently people really hate that. Alright, color time. Ugh, this is taking so long.
Laugh.
What?
I'll tell you in a second. I just want to see your reactions first.
What did you put in?
Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry. What the hell? Smashing!
I thought that was funny. Why do you keep a nose with the hair?
Hmm?
Why do you keep the nose with the hair?
Why do I keep the nose with the hair?
That's just a question in the chat.
I'm not sure what that means.
Gilbert Godfrey. Fucking Iago.
Wait, we said that the other day, didn't we? You said that the other day. You said, give him that voice.
I did.
So funny.
Detective Pikachu, I'm going to add to that one. I guess that'd be right, but so that'd be Deadpool's voice.
A little too high pitch, actually. I don't know, maybe.
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, there we go.
Oh my god.
Peppa
No, just
Pig.
normal Scooby-Doo. Peppa Pig!
I think I would shoot to Acid's voice more. Just every time she hears him out, I like singing, I like dancing.
God.
I like edgy memes. Oh, you seen done with me, Anna? Yeah. Fox.
Oh shit.
Hiya!
Hiya! God.
I've been watching a lot of Terminal Montage recently.
They're a pretty good animator. I wonder if they have a team.
You can get tucked in, Anna. There you go. You know a couple of people. Uncle Stan. No, Seuss. Hey, what? Waluigi.
Oh god.
Carl Weezer from... What was that?
I forgot about that character. I forgot about that entire show.
Any thoughts on the Five Night games?
I played like one and I was kind of bored with it. I didn't get into the lore. Apparently the lore is really crazy. But I never got into it, so like, I have no idea.
Wasn't Finn from Skylanders the voice of like, what's his name? Like Family Guy, the guy in the wheelchair. I don't know much about it.
That guy voices everything.
Kronk from his new
Kronk.
movie. I never played Skylanders. That would be a good voice for Acid.
Skylanders was another one of those expensive to get toy games that I couldn't stand because
I'll be honest
expensive.
with you, the only reason I avoided Like the Plague was because it took away my precious Spyro. Like, I don't like the fact it was one of those games where, oh, we're going to rebrand Spyro only to remove him. I remember you animating the Wolf Rain character a lot. Did you ever get to watch the anime?
You remember me animating the Wolf's Rain character?
Did you animate Wolf Rain character?
Not that I know of. You might be mistaking me for another person on Flipnote, because I know there was someone else who animated that character a lot. And they did like almost like a redraw of one of the big fight scenes.
Acid is Sandy.
She's what?
And
Sandy cheeks.
Now I'm just imagining like that whole karate scene. Not karate, it's karate. Who's your favourite character from My Hero Academia and your favourite quirk?
Gosh.
Centipedes, clearly.
I was like trying to think, who's my favorite character?
Oh god.
Dobby was cool looking as shit. Edgy motherfucker.
Okay, this may be spoiler territories, but I love the fucking Gentleman Thief.
Oh my god.
Now.
That guy, of course you would like that guy.
He's so goofy, I love it.
It was incredibly goofy.
Gentle criminal, that was it.
Yeah.
Like, as a villain, he's absolute rubbish. Just as a, like, filler section, it was fantastic.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, we still need to finish that, by the way. We're, like, missing an episode right now.
Oh, are we?
Or two. Yeah, we're, like, 2 episodes behind.
Oh, this is taking so long. I shouldn't have done it this way. I should have just copy-pasted the entire section and just used After Effects to do...
Oh. Wolfmation, $1.99 in. I love your animations. Have you listened to Hamilton?
Oh, I'm not sure who that is.
Hamilton, I believe, is the big musical play.
Oh.
If I'm correct. But
No.
I don't tend to listen to musicals, so no.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, I know who she voices. Dang it. Who should voice Acid?
Who?
Isabel.
Isabel?
From Animal Crossing.
Oh god. Yeah, I was gonna say, is that just gonna be like... squeaking?
Does it bother you that how they put us on the DSi version of Hytena?
Yes!
When they promised a 3D? Yeah.
Holy
I didn't
fuck,
even have to read
yes.
that whole question.
Yes. And then they promised the 3D version to have a, Flipnote Hatena world, and they never released it. That was like the entire point of it. I liked the community. It wasn't the app. The app was shit. The community was fun, and I was very, very sad when they shut it down. Actually, why am I doing this on a separate freaking layer?
So what was your favourite alternate universe fandom you like?
I don't really pay attention to that kind of thing. I haven't really been into any AUs. You were into the Undertale AUs for a while.
I went for a lot of them, yeah. I kind of really do like the animations people made around the Cow and Sans fight, even though it got overdone massively. I admit they got overdone, but I enjoyed watching them. I have like this shameless enjoyment of action scenes, I should say, I guess.
Oh shoot, where's
Like,
our
if something
freaking...
contains both action scene and action music, I will probably enjoy it. Emma Keller, $1.99. What is a favourite animation meme that you did?
Final Girl, probably.
Do you like My Hero Academia? I'm not calling it Boku no Hero Academia. Fantasy AU. I don't know about that one. I'm guessing that's
the one from that opening. Remember?
Ending, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the character design from that ending theme.
I'm not a huge fan of like high fantasy. I really don't like high fantasy much. I'm very picky.
I don't know, I thought the characters were fun. I thought, oh god, I forgot his name. Who's the guy with the engine quirk? I know, you know who I mean though, right?
Yeah.
I forgot his name entirely. I like the fact he reminded me of the character from like Final Fantasy for Night from... Is it 9? Oh, god, I don't remember my Final Fantasies very well. Ida, thank you. I'm sorry, but remembering a lot of their names becomes difficult, especially when there's a large audience. Glitch Tail, I did see, yes, that was Kamiya Kurz who did a lot of that work. If I remember correctly. Let's see here. I didn't realise that you were the one who made the Asher Chain meme. That's one of my favourite memes.
a group of people from a Discord server was just talking about how they didn't realize that I made that, and they didn't realize I made the One-Eyed Wolf one, the No Place Like Home one.
These clicking sounds are satisfying.
Man, my freaking mic is so...
Good now.
Yeah, good, just overly sensitive.
Where's her tail?
It'll be there. It's gonna move. So I've been waiting on drawing it.
It's retractable.
Oh god.
That imagery is horrible.
That is a horrible image.
It's something very popular that you just don't like. ReZero.
Yeah, ReZero was popular. I really didn't like ReZero.
What gave you the idea to make these characters, including the one on screen?
Acid Wolf is just a furry, because I wanted a character that would go really well in the furry fandom, just so I could join the fandom a bit more. And she's also a very old character, so...
I find it funny she suddenly turned purple.
Yeah, she was originally grey, but then she turned purple because of Final Girl.
Have you seen the newest meme in the Discord channel? No, because we haven't seen Discord while...
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not looking at Discord while streaming.
Also, if you're posting animation memes on the server, please make sure they're in the correct chats.
Yeah, make sure they're in the right chat. If they're in general, then they're not in the right chat.
But I'm sure our decent moderators will point you in the correct directions. She was grey?
Yep, she used to be grey.
Is she actually now permanently purple or what?
She's slightly getting more purple. I don't mind if she's grey or purple.
She's like that one kid from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the sweet. So you're becoming more purple. I could draw acid for you and give it to you on Instagram.
Ooh, if you want to, go for it.
Twitter handle on the top. I'm sorry to seem obvious, but what's her name? Acid.
Her name is Acid. Not very creative.
What are your favourite colours?
Ooh, I think it's like, it's a lime green is my favorite color, like the color of like really, really new spring leaves.
I love this couch design. Did you make it?
Yeah.
She's using a drawing tablet. Yes,
Clicking,
the clicking is
clicking,
just there for fun. In reality, I've actually just sat next to the microphone clicking it out, so it makes it seem like it.
No, it's me. I'm like really. I'm hitting keys to move between frames, and I'm also just clicking really hard on the screen.
I'm making acid 3D models soon. I hope
Ooh.
I have that well.
Dang. 3D model. Never had a 3D model before. I'm really bad at modeling. I've tried it for VR chat.
You know. I'm beating you to a piece of fan art. Because I've got the Neo 3D model CG made.
Oh yeah! CG made that.
You made your own
cool.
3D model at one point, a little bit.
You
made your own 3D model at one point, a little bit.
Yeah, it was awful.
It wasn't the worst. It just needed more practice time, I think.
I'm not good at 3D modeling. I can edit people's 3D models. I edited a bunch of
The model will be used in VR chat.
What model would be used in VR chat?
The acid model.
Oh damn! Can I have it? Can I use it? If you do use it, don't pretend to be me on there, please.
Is this your first time on live chat?
You
can have it if you want, sweetie. That's what it says. I just wanted to choose for sweetie now, though. I gave me a free shot.
They called me sweetie? That's weird.
They did.
But what did they say about live chat?
This is your first time on live chat. I'm guessing Mike.
Oh, no, this isn't my first time. I usually do mic streams.
I think because you don't save when people don't know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna save them, though. God, this is gonna be such a this is gonna be the hard part, is doing the stupid nose.
How many OCs do you have?
A lot. Too many. I change which ones I use more frequently, though.
Muzzle marks are hard to animate.
Yeah. I wish there was an easier way, but I have to draw them individually every time, which is why I thought I probably wouldn't be able to use base, because holy crap, the amount of lines.
Oh yeah, because you wanted to do a fan animation with Van, didn't you?
Her character's so complex. Most of my characters are fairly simple because I think I gotta animate these at some point. Acid's simple enough. She's got what would be considered very simple furry markings for a furry. But even then, it's still a nightmare to animate.
Oh my god, your Discord channel's like exploded with so many new people. Oh no.
Damn. That place is so hard to moderate.
Oh damn, it's a really cool... Oh, it's in the art and inspiration channel, but still. There's some cool art in there. I'm not getting distracted. Right, back over to the stream. Let's get back here. Do you ever plan on doing a face reveal?
Not anytime soon. If I was gonna go to conventions, then I would be like walking around and stuff. And maybe even do like booths someday, eventually.
We were recently at a convention called DevCon, and I believe some people saw us there.
Yeah, we were at DevCon, which is a little mini convention in Plymouth, in the UK. And someone recognized me, and I was like, holy shit. But the only reason they recognized me is technically they didn't recognize me, they recognized you. Because you were wearing Cadaver.
Oh, if you ever do what could happen in public, like, call them out. Like,
yeah, man, like, I want people to see and talk to me.
Have you ever seen AGF movies?
Oh, yeah, everybody's seen that. I would be shocked if someone did.
Alternate ending.
What?
Someone just said, I love your Steven Universe alternate ending.
That was funny.
Such a good idea.
That was freaking Neo's idea, by the way. He was like, "What? Imagine this," and I'm like, "Oh god, I gotta animate that. That's so funny."
Because we were just discussing, like, what about the cluster?
Yeah, like, isn't the cluster down there? Are they just pulverizing the cluster in one go, or is it gonna like come up and be like, fuck up their shit?
Boom! Oh, that was so fun. That was just a good day discussion. I enjoyed that.
This is so ungodly time consuming. I've been at this for hours.
Have you ever seen an anime called Cowboy Bebop? I've never made you watch it yet.
I haven't. You seen it?
Yes. It's a classic.
Mm.
I think the main problem is you didn't really enjoy watching a lot of the classic shows, so I haven't made you watch a lot of them yet.
Actually, a lot of the classic ones are the ones that I liked quite a bit better than the newer ones.
Really? You never want to watch some of the classic ones I want to show you, like Black Lagoon or Cowboy Bebop. We got so far in Trigon and then stopped.
I liked Naruto. It took me like 5 tries to get into it, though. Oh, shit. I had to rewatch it like 5
There's
times.
a white spot by your mouth.
A white spot by the mouth. There's white spots. Oh, I see. There's white spots everywhere. Hopefully they won't be that noticeable when the animation's actually playing.
How did your channel start?
When Flipnote Hatena shut down, I didn't have anywhere to put any of my animations because they shut the whole site down. So I just moved them en masse to YouTube and said, I guess I'm making a YouTube. And I had like 100 followers or so maximum for like multiple years. And then for some absolutely unknown reason, people just swarmed in.
Just to the point, because someone pointed this out, my profile picture is stolen from an animation meme, and no, it's not. The actual profile picture is, I believe, for my channel icon for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the video I did for that. But the character is mine, and the artist Wingwolf94.
Yeah, I made his profile icon.
Art theft not happening.
Also, I don't mind if you use my art as your icons, but don't claim it to be yours, and it would be great if you would give credit. Most artists don't let people use their art as icons, but I do, so long as you follow the rules.
Has Neo seen Fairy Tail? Yes, I have. I finished it off not that long ago.
Now I skipped those first 2 frames.
Yeah, Neo the Axolotl was actually my OC and probably the closest thing to our persona right now, I guess. But Wingwolf has full permission to make any animation meme she wants with them. Which is why Berry, Coco, and Bean are in the Kisake meme, and Neo is in the Peace and Tranquility meme. In fact, the Peace and Tranquility meme was actually my idea. Because I really like Hat in Time, and I thought it'd be fun. And I abused the animator girlfriend I've got.
I wanted to make it. Didn't I? Or did you ask? I don't remember.
You wanted to make it, I just suggested it heavily. Because you're having fun with it. And it did kind of become an animation meme a little bit for some.
Yeah, Silmaru did it.
Yeah. I suppose it didn't become more popular than it did.
Yeah, I got annoyed because people weren't crediting Hat in Time. I was like, Hat in Time is the original. That's where this animation is pretty much traced from.
But no, I think the profile icon, by the looks of the face, is from the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot image. Which that stream did not go very well, but I actually really like the art. Will you ever take my offer to play the Isle with me?
I tend to play solo in the Isle mostly. Because I suck at video games.
What is your favourite game?
Okami. Ugh, this is taking so long. I shouldn't have done it like this. I know exactly why it's taking longer than usual. I should have just done, like, the up, the down, and the middle, and then just used After Effects to switch between the frames, like I did with the other one, but I'm stupid.
Oh, you got distracted, it happened.
No, I figured it would be easier to do it this way, but it wasn't.
What are your dino mains?
I kind of just switch between them, to be honest.
Murder Turkey.
No, not Murder Turkey. That's kind of a difficult one to obtain, right? Oh no, last death I was a, Alberto, and it was difficult.
You found a way to play as the NPC dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. I was playing as the, Avaceratops, the watermelon, for a while. And I was trying my best to make an Ava army, but my babies kept dying. I like Carno a lot, and I was playing Serato for a while. I currently have a berry. And I've been Rex a few times, but I never get to adult because I suck. Oh, and I had Spino for a while, but I used my coins on Teutonic to get that.
If an animation meme is completely different from the original, but you use the same music, is it an original meme? Or do you need to credit it?
Honestly, it's up to them. It's entirely up to them. I wouldn't care if somebody said it was original if it was, like, completely different animation from mine. If I tend to credit the original, even if I animate it completely different. Just because, I don't know, I think it helps people.
I think it really
There's
depends
no
on
problem.
Like, how old it is in a way too.
Yeah, I mean, I would credit the original for this, even because it's just the laughing and whatnot is similar. But even for the Hey meme, it was completely different, and the Lombardo meme was also completely different, but I still credited the original, because, like, there's no point in not. I mean, it doesn't hurt you to do that at all.
How long have you had Acid for?
8 years, I'd say. She's one of my oldest OCs. She's changed a lot in design, though.
Just that sudden zoom on Tasteful Side View. What do you find easy to animate? Front on profiles or faces?
What? Front or profile?
No, sorry, front on or profiles for faces. I misread that. That's my fault. Also, do you mind writing your Acid and post it on Instagram for you?
Oh.
No, she doesn't. Just do it. Go for it.
What? Wait, did they ask if I care? Of course not. At me so I can see it, though.
Yeah, the previous question was, what do you find easy to draw? Side view or profile or front view?
Front view. Because I tend to cheat with front view and use a mirror option for both sides.
How do you get ideas for animation?
Well, this one is just kind of this is really close to the original meme. Like, it's really not that different from the original, so...
Krita does not cost money.
Nope, Krita's free. But, for this one, I'm following pretty close to the original meme, which is just a character who's kind of a bad bitch laughing. That's all there is to that, really. Oh, actually, I can probably put that on a single layer.
Krita should be free. Like,
yeah, Krita is free. Oh, do not get it on an app store. It's not free on the app store. Someone actually converted Krita to a different file type and re-uploaded it onto like the Apple App Store and is selling it for money. And they did not have permission to do that by the original creators of Krita, because the original creators of Krita said it should always be free. So you don't have to pay for it. Unfortunately, it doesn't exist on like tablets or anything. It doesn't exist on tablets. So I mean, if you really want it on tablet, you could maybe pay for it, but it should always be free. And if you find it not free, you're probably getting. Oh, in the Windows Store did the same thing. Windows actually took the program and was charging for it.
Krita is the art program, and I've just linked the website to it. That download link there should be free because it's the original source.
Did I ever tell you that when I told the art teacher, that I regularly tell people which programs I use, he said, "That's not very businesslike. You shouldn't give away your business secrets." And I'm like, really? I'm gonna like refuse to tell people what program I use because I think that, no, for God's sake, it's so stupid.
Yes,
you shouldn't give away your
skill
business
level is based on the program.
It's not. The program isn't gonna help. Well, it's gonna help. It's something to draw on, but it's not gonna like make that much of a difference. It's got some fun tools though, like the halftone tool.
I feel like you're trying to destroy the keyboard. Just reading comments on the chat now.
I'm sorry, I'm like really, really quickly flipping through frames, which is causing that.
How did you get started with animation? What was your first choice of project/hobby?
I got started with animation on Flipnote. Oh, that needs to go into the frequently asked questions.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, was it your first choice of hobby to start with?
Yeah, I'd say it was the first thing I really got hella into.
What time is it your place? Nearly 1 AM. Neo
Damn.
needs to call it soon.
You work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ugh. We're in a fucking lockdown.
I know. Just...
Your workplace is capitalist scum.
Abide by the rules I've been given.
Argos is capitalist scum that abuses their workers.
Stop pointing out where I work!
It doesn't matter, why do you care?
Because...
Are you ashamed to work at a retail place? Everyone works retail these days. It's not exactly anything to be ashamed of.
It's not professional to reveal where I am. Anyone was thinking, so you're on this stream and you point out how crappy the company was. It's one of those things I'm used to, like, not revealing to everyone. Even though I went on a massive tangent on Twitter the other day, which I didn't quite think about when I went for it. Can I draw one of your characters, Wingwolf?
Of course. You don't have to ask.
Remember, all fan art is always accepted by her. She actually loves it.
I do. You don't have to ask. I'm honored.
I'm going to tell my friend that gave me your channel name, you're streaming, so that she can watch.
Okay. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, though.
What do you think of foreign countries?
Think of what?
Foreign countries? I guess traveling and things? I don't know. I guess a travel question.
I have not been to that many foreign countries, to be honest. I do not get out a lot. I've been to US. I managed to accidentally get into Canada illegally once. That doesn't really count. England and Spain. That's about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Spain. That was a...
But previously I had never gone to a different country, and suddenly I decided to up and move to a foreign country, which was a bit of a choice.
Spain was an interesting trip. Ooh.
Aw. Yeah, I hated... well, I didn't hate it, but we got dragged along with his family, and it was, like...
I'll just say this.
Scary, because we didn't speak the language, and we were like,
When Wolf is tired, it is difficult to deal with her.
I'm a bitch when I'm tired and upset. I was too tired, and I was too hot, and I couldn't sleep because I was too hot, and it was like... We got dragged along with his family, and I was a bitch the whole time, and I feel bad.
For any fan art, there's social media links at the top of the stream. You could also use the Discord, or any other means you can find of sending it to her.
I was acting very much like Acid, but also just immature.
Yeah, it was very, very much a struggle. I love you.
It wasn't your fault, it was just... I do not like being trapped in a country where I don't speak the same language. And nobody's telling us what to do, and
do you know
it's
those main dog things?
600 degrees Fahrenheit.
I technically work for a non-essential store. Tell you what, I'll tell you guys a story, like, I don't mind. I work for a non-essential store. I work for a store that sells, like, microwaves, like, toasters, like, generic electrical equipment, and pretty much everything.
Toys, things like that.
Things like that. My store is actually closing for the panic. However, since my store is owned by a supermarket as its like parent company, they are forcing me to go to work for them, and they're keeping my company's store open because some of them work within the buildings of the superstores.
By technicality, they can get away with calling the company a essential, but they aren't.
It's a non-essential store working during the lockdown because they work within a essential store. So that is the problem. I can't say I agree with the decision. I can't say I feel safe with the decision, but I have not been given a choice. I was basically given the ultimatum of you work or you walk. And that's as far as I'll go on the subject.
Don't worry, then someone from working Argos isn't going to follow me.
I know that, it's just... I don't want to go on a tangent during your streams because I feel like it's not me. But I'm very unhappy with the decision. And I'll go get the Discord link in a second. In addition, my rotas have now changed, so I'm going to like randomly change around where I'm working when.
This file is 2 gigs large. That's why it's starting to crash.
There is the Discord link. I'm sorry that it's late. I know you've been asking for it for a while.
I may continue streaming once you leave, but I'll probably just turn on music instead of having voice anymore.
Did you ever go to art school to learn to animate, or are you self-taught?
I'm self-taught. I did go to art school, but they didn't really teach me to do animation.
What animate? The program is Krita. It's a free-to-use program as long as you download it from the official website. Insert commentary here. What are your specs of your PC?
I don't know. Oh shit, I made too many. There we go.
Did you realise the storage shown at the top is the recommended amount of RAM required to render the animation? What?
Oh, is that what that is? That's not actually the size of the file?
No.
That's fair, that's fair. That makes sense.
Cool. I didn't even notice that was there, to be honest. I wasn't even looking for it.
I think I've allocated...
My bird is eating my hair! I like reading some of the stupid comments.
Oh, now this arm is going to be a problem.
Please don't make me say the program is krita again. Please.
We're gonna just stop reading that question out. It's in the frequently asked questions.
It's asked so many times.
Just stop reading it. It's in the frequently asked questions. That's there for a reason.
What country do you live in? England.
England.
Don't worry, the tail was missing for a reason, apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the tail later.
It's retractable. It's a clip-on.
God, that is such horrible imagery.
What was a clip-on? It's not actually there.
Retractable, just back into the ass. Do you like my sound effect?
Yes.
Incredibly necessary. I'm just gonna draw the tail later. It's gonna move. It's gonna overlay the whole animation.
I'm sorry. Oh. I can't stop laughing now. Stop laughing, you're making me laugh.
We're stupid.
It's because I'm tired. Do you ever feel unsatisfied with the way you draw?
Yeah, all the time. Especially humans. I'm sorry about the clicking. It's just me poking the screen to use the fill bucket tool. It's me. It's the poke. It's a poke, and then click the keyboard key to turn frame. Poke, turn, poke, turn, poke, turn, poke, turn. Ah. Oh.
We only use the most legal of means to watch anime. Clearly. Because that is the proper thing to do.
What website is Kiss Cartoon? Is that what it is?
Kiss Cartoon for all cartoons, Anime Freak is for the anime.
Would not recommend using those sites because those are illegal to use. So I wouldn't recommend looking at Kiss Cartoon for cartoons like Steven Universe and whatever the heck that other one he said was, because that's illegal. That would be
House.
bad.
Harley Quinn.
They don't have viruses or anything. They don't really even have that many ads, but it's bad because it's illegal.
Oh
yeah.
but don't worry, you can find out about what hot insert place name here is in your area.
Oh yeah, yeah. Little
Then clearly shows a picture of a house instead of a prostitute.
attractive Russian moms.
I think the funniest one was like Naruto's mum like dollar
Oh, it
bills
was
in front of her.
Naruto's mom surrounded with money, and it said hot MILFs in your area. I'm like,
Yeah.
Naruto's mom?
That was so funny. Older woman had a house. Just a house.
Oh, yeah, attractive women in your area, and the picture was just of a house, wasn't it?
So hot.
It was like, you guys put a lot of effort into that.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
What?
You're on it. You're watching it.
They're probably asking you.
Nah.
You do. Put it in.
I've got to get the new copy paste link, which is the old copy paste link. What? That's the wrong one. Why do I have your channel open? I don't need that open.
You have my channel link?
Yeah, I had your channel open for some reason. Oh, I was looking up your most recent meme. That's what it was. Yes, I've been looking for hot houses in my area. What were some of the other things? Like the anime advertisement games.
This you won't last 5 seconds. God.
Oh, do you remember like when we went through like a couple of them?
Oh yeah, we actually played some of those badly advertised games. Oh no, it was the lady with and they had her boob bounce thing going on.
Yes, I did click it in the end.
Her boobs would inflate as she breathed, and it was just like, that is not how boobs work.
The game was so bad too, to be honest,
It
because
was like-
literally it played itself.
Yeah, it was not... I mean, they're games. They're not good games.
They're not
I was
games.
honestly expecting a virus.
Literally, it had an auto mode and it played itself up to level 30 without me touching anything. I came back to it. By the way, just to point out, I did it with an old laptop, which was actually pretty much for scrap anyway.
You didn't get anything from it either. You
No.
didn't get any viruses or anything.
I didn't actually, to be fair. I checked it afterwards, but it was just a case of I had like an old computer which was going away anyway, so I thought, you know what, sod it. It seemed funny. Because I did consider like one point making like videos based on these stupid web games.
Oh, that would have been funny playing them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the ones we played, they weren't incredibly glitchy.
They weren't.
They were just boring
They
as
were
hell.
boring.
And it was like, well, that's not very good to make content from, is it? Like, we had fun laughing at the illustration of the lady with the breathing boobs, but other than that...
I thought the boobs were like extra lungs.
Yeah, so someone who drew the character was like, yes, this is what boobs are used for.
Oh, so I should give context because I've been speaking a lot more. The girl voice is Wingwolf94. The voice you're hearing reading the questions is Neo the Axolotl, which would be me, I guess. So the person drawing right now is Wingwolf94. The girl voice is Wingwolf94. I'm just reading the questions and keeping conversation up as backup support because drawing is difficult, guys, and concentrating on actual reading comments while doing it is difficult. Do you ever draw your OCs doing like weird ass things which you would laugh at? Like cadaver dabbing?
I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that all the time.
Oh, I've got a story. I've got a story for you. Do you remember the art you made? Like the what faces for Rio and Crabapple?
Oh, yeah.
Right after we found that someone had stolen our characters and made a porn story on 4chan.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was funny.
Well, there's that.
I don't have screenshots of that story somewhere. That was funny. We made a 4chan apologise, which was even worse.
Yeah, imagine that.
That was such a weird day.
I don't even care if people do that. I don't care if they draw weird, not safe for work crap on my characters. I actually do not care. I'm one
I
of the few
think we were
people.
winding them up, though.
Yeah, it was funny. I just remember reading it, and I was like, "Oh my god, your poor character!" We were laughing so hard.
Yeah, because more about my character, wasn't it?
Your character was like, they liked someone was super gay for your weird pun. I was just like, wow.
How do you guys know each other? We're boyfriend and girlfriend. We're dating.
Yeah. CG. I remember one of my friends' OCs getting stolen by a Chinese toy company to make knockoff merch. Oh my god.
Am I allowed to draw fan art?
Yes, of course, always. I would never, ever complain about that.
Am I allowed to use your art for a profile picture?
Mm-hmm. Just as long as you give credit. Alright, well, I'm gonna render this. Oh, no, I'm not, because she doesn't have any teeth.
Bad dentistry habits.
See? Transparent.
Oh. That one kind of looks cool. Like weird.
Ah!
You have a fursuit.
I do. I have a cadaver fursuit. I don't have acid, though. I want to have an acid fursuit so bad, but it's difficult to make them. And I'm making Neo a Met fursuit, and I have, like, some random wolf, and I have a few fursuits, but it's because I make them. I'm not rich. I love how I have to specify that I'm not just, like, a super stupidly rich furry.
No, I think a lot of our fursuits were made on a budget.
Oh, yeah. Lots of fleece. The most expensive one is Cadaver because of his skull.
I think Sylvia's probably following that one.
Sylvia's second most expensive because she's using a DVC base as well before they raise their prices.
Not to mention the cost of getting it over here.
Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. Oh my god. DVC doesn't ship to the UK anymore because of me. So funny.
The question was just answered. Cadaver's head is made out of DVC base.
A Dream Vision Creations skull base. I would like to make my own resin base. And potentially maybe even make another Cadaver someday. Cadaver 2.0 would be fun. Maybe that's what I'll do instead of using that new fur to replace his fur. Maybe I'll actually make another Cadaver. And it'll be with my own skull base.
Are you a person who ships characters?
I don't tend to ship my characters, actually. I don't canonically ship my characters. I don't have... Aside from the ponies.
By the way. There you go.
I did what?
Never mind, you got it. I just said you missed a bit.
I don't tend to ship my characters. I'm very, like... I get tired of seeing so much romantic relationships and stories. Annoying, pointless romantic subplot. I'm just like, ah.
I'm asking because I might make a cadaver as well. I promise I won't scam you.
What do you mean you might make a cadaver as well? Like fan art or...
Or a skull dog.
or a skull dog?
Oh, there's Anna escaping. That was probably so loud.
Also, I don't mind if you ship my characters with stuff. That's just not canon. Technically, I just don't. I don't tend to ship my own characters. I mean, I do want...
fursuit, what?
What?
Cadaver fursuit?
Please make your own character if you're going to make a fursuit. I would prefer people not using my character as a fursuit. That's the only instance I will say please do not use my characters is making costumes and fursuits. Because Cadaver has a fursuit.
Oh, God, pain. Alright, and I'll let you free. You're bored of us now, I see. Because we're not giving you attention, we're giving our stream attention.
You can make your own skull dog though, like make your own skull dog character. That's I don't own skull dogs. There's a million skull dogs. You okay? Oh
yeah. I was letting Anna out.
Sounded like something breaking, but it was a soda can.
Yeah, I thought I'd open it away from the microphone, otherwise I'll break everyone's eardrums. Chat, you're welcome.
Could you read if there was any response to that? Don't make a fursuit of my character kind of comment. Yeah, I feel bad saying that, but like.
Did someone say they're gonna make a cadaver? Let's see here. What's your opinion on plush skull dog fursuits?
Oh, I like the plush ones too. Resin bases are hard, and they're also very fragile. I've actually broken Cadaver's jaw once, and I was devastated.
If there is a response, I don't see the response.
Yeah, plush ones are cool. Yeah, Cadaver is very fragile. I can't, like, leap around with him.
Do you like water, grill, or fry?
What?
What? I feel like that's a shitpost comment, so...
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna render this then. From...
Do you have any pets or animals? We have a stolen cat.
Yeah, we've got Anna, but she's not technically ours.
What's your opinion on Roxy?
Roxy's cool.
Start the YouTuber drama. It brings in the views!
I would rather not. I had like one instance of like someone attacking an artist over a copyright claim and I was like freaked the hell out, so...
Good point.
I'd rather not.
Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of like random shitpost questions now.
What? Oh.
What would you do if someone made a fursuit for you? Would you accept or deny the request?
Oh my gosh, that would be really weird. I mean, I would accept it.
I mean, Mork said, however, got your measurements.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm doing now is I'm saving each frame as a Photoshop file. So I export them as individual images.
I think the weirdest gift you can say you probably received was that Wii U.
Yeah, someone bought me a Wii U once. That was a long time ago. That was interesting. Alright, let me just, I spelled laugh incredibly wrong. Log. Log 2. So I import it into Photoshop and then save it as a Photoshop sequence. So it's a single file that plays the animation at the right frame rate.
Do you have a P.O. box?
What the heck's a P.O. box?
Post office box. It's basically an address set up specific for business, which isn't your main address, but routes to it.
It's a good idea. But no, I don't.
I don't know how to set it up, to be honest, so. Basically, rather than telling everyone our postcode is an address, it would then route to an address which leads here.
That would be a good way to get fan art. Just mail me a picture of a fucking toad or something. I know you people. You would. Okay, so what I want to do is, does this work properly? Why isn't it working? Hold on. Sorry, I know you've lost the stream for a second. Just give me a second.
What would you do if someone had an Eevee fursuit for a Pokeball at you? Throw it back? You should open one so we can send you fan art. People want to send you physical fan art.
Oh! That just popped up. Can you see?
I can see the green screen.
Cool. So that is my After Effects file. It's a little buggy because it doesn't show the actual opening of the, opening of the files.
Why does Acid look so sad?
She doesn't look sad, she looks a little glitchy. Ooh, it's gonna be real painful scrubbing through this. Okay, so that's gonna be loud. Okay, I'm sorry because this audio is gonna glitch out. And it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to. You just have to deal with that, unfortunately. Ah, that starts at right there. Okay, so I want this to go under here.
What was the name of the human with cadaver?
That's Elliot. She's the witch who summoned him. This horrifying image. Ah.
Alright guys, one last big question I'm looking for now.
What?
Because I'm going to call it a night in a moment.
Alright, yeah, I'm probably going to call it a night after this too because I'm now putting this into the,
Like I'm picking my question well.
what happens if I scroll this down?
Ugh, okay, this isn't going to be the last question I read, but this is funny. Does anyone here ever get that feeling of disappointment when you realise you drew a hand with the thumb on the wrong side?
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. I've done that plenty of times. Hate that.
When did you start animating and joining the animation community?
Wait, what?
Basically, when did you start drawing because you joined the animation community rather than just posting in general? I think. I don't know. Also,
when did I join the animation meme community is a question.
Like, I think at what point did your animations become part of that community rather than just being...
Oh, probably... when did I start titling things as animation meme? It would be about the first thing that I labeled as an animation meme.
Also, do you green screen the background for something, or is it just so you can see?
Ah, the Told Ya animation was when I started labeling things as animation meme. What did they say?
Is the screen relevant for something, or is it just so you can see?
It's just so I can see for now. It may stay that color, but I'm not sure.
It's so we just put. Oh, but you know that stupid meme about going to space and all that?
Oh, fuck, what's that?
What's what?
That.
What?
That.
It's clearly her tongue.
It's not.
You missed a spot?
I missed a spot. I'll have to re-render it later, but...
What a boat!
Let's make sure this lines up properly.
She has a bleached
tongue.
Shit.
Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to move it to third so it renders faster.
I need merch to be made. There is merch available. Through Teespring, Redbubble, and...
Teespring is preferred. Redbubble gives me fucking pennies. Oh my god, this is taking a while to render.
And at some point in the future there will be pins back available. But due to the whole malarkey of this lockdown stuff, it won't be for a very long time.
Right. That is... There we go.
Did you know description is spelled incorrectly in the FAQ?
Is it?
I don't know.
It probably fucking is. I'm not surprised.
You don't know for my spelling. But again, my spelling is hilarious.
That probably looks... That's gonna move way too fast, isn't it?
You should make a clay figure cadaver. I want to see it.
You can see that spot that on the tongue. I'll put the tail in. I'm not sure I like that. You guys want to see the whole animation now? I'll give people who are tabbed out a little bit of time to hop in. Because I will play the whole animation, then I'll be done with it. Actually.
They're all saying no, they don't want to see it, they're not interested. There's no positivity for it right now. No, they just want you to end the stream. They don't want to see it. You Cretan. That's a word I haven't heard in a while.
Alright. It's a little bit glitchy at the beginning. I think I'm gonna replace that first part, and a lot of the parts might be replaced. But, yeah, so far it's just her doing stuff. It's rendering right now. It kind of pre-rolls through all the frames before it plays it back with the audio.
I don't know if you put the hand there perfectly to cover up the boob line.
Also, that tweened tail. I don't like that because it, like, there's no freaking neck. I don't like that either. Okay.
I feel like this animation is going to change entirely by the next time you see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way it zooms out like that. Unfortunately, it means I'm gonna lose that cute paw. But I might just have to scroll it back up a bit.
What about zooming in instead of zooming out?
That might work. But oh, wait a minute. No, that's not gonna work either. I'm gonna get that cute paw, whatever.
Just have a random shot of her foot. No context, just put a random shot of her foot with a paw in it. There you go. What about moving up or down instead of zooming?
That's what I was wondering, but then there's gonna be, because the image is so long, there's gonna be like one part where it's only Like, only her freaking ass is visible.
I'm sure your audience would enjoy that.
Well, they wouldn't, because it's not really even well drawn.
Well, just include more detail.
It moves too fast.
I approve of the random thought idea. What happens if you make money off of content with an original species in it?
Like the Protogen? I make money off that video, nobody cares.
I mean, copyright mainly affects the actual audio rather than the actual characters.
Yeah, copyright claim is mostly audio stuff. Why did I do that? Oh.
What did you do?
Usually, I'm not skipping frames, am I? Usually I do this thing where I like zoom in. Okay, that's just not, just straight up not working at all. Okay, I'll try zooming up then. Like they said. But it's gonna be like just her butt for like the first few seconds. That's the problem I see. See, if I go all the way down to her paw, you can't even see her face at the start.
Oh, I see what the question is. Right, I misunderstood the original species one.
Oh.
I think they mean closed species.
If you,
Or the difference between those.
That's a good question. I mean, if you have permission to make to use the closed species, like Seal Maru's, things.
Yeah.
People make animation memes with those characters a lot, and they have permission to make one in the first place, so it doesn't matter.
It's like protogens and circles are open species to work with, but primogens and whatever Silmarus is.
If you had a primogen, if you had a legal primogen, I'm sure they wouldn't care. Oh, that's better, that's better. That's not bad at all. That's fine.
You lost a bit of paw though.
I did lose part of the paw. The paw shows up for a very small amount of time. But that's okay.
Don't worry. We will know, everyone in the stream will know that you put detail into that paw.
They'll have seen the paw.
Rip cute paw.
Alright, so one last time I'll play it. Why did that render instantly? God damn it.
What?
It stopped playing. There's also a speck above her head.
Oh, you have a hairline fracture.
What?
The hairline fracture.
Yeah, the little speck. I don't know what that speck is. I think it's part of the tail that's come off. Like, that's a thing that can happen in After Effects, because After Effects is fucking nuts. Now I need to do that little effect thing that I usually do. The rest of the video has this effect, so... Color correction, hue saturation, general lightness, down. There we go. Actually.
I think you got it from here.
Yeah, I've got it from here. I'm gonna stop the stream really soon, so... There we go.
News ditching, you guys. You will have a good evening and have fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh shit. Why does that not line up correctly? Love you. Good night. Ah, good night.
Sorry, you just did too much. I'm gonna be a quiet one.
What is After Effects doing? What the fuck? I will never understand why After Effects does what it does. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to me. Why does it yeet itself down there? Oh my god. It's so weird. can't even see the chat anymore, so I'm gonna finish this up and then call it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh shit, no it's not. There we go. Ah! That face. Okay, so that's pretty much how I do one part of an animation and how long one part of an animation takes. Oh, I need to refresh the gosh dang stream because I can't see the freaking comments. So yeah, now I'm gonna look at all the shit you've posted in the Discord channel. So yeah, night guys, it was fun.